Okay, here we go. 汉语水平考试真题集. And up to the second part, the second exam reading section. Maybe later on I'll get back to the writing section. I haven't done the writing section. All right, 语病. Let's see how we go. 瑞雪飘飘的西月. So this is our subject. 正是梅花怒放的时节. So 西月时节. Yeah, pretty much all this flowery stuff you can kind of ignore. 西月正是时节. Is that correct? If that's correct, then the sentence is correct, kind of thing. 时节, time, season, I think it's correct. 西月kind of nostalgically refers to bygone eras. So it's a little bit odd having those two together as 时节. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it refers to specific dates, things relating to calendars, whereas this is more nostalgic. Not 100% sure. But let's see if we find another error that's bigger. 今早该网站独家披露了昨日某热议新闻的真相. Okay, so they 披露了真相. 这样的真相. Yeah. 今早独家 So 网站独家 some kind of kingpin of the internet or something, I guess. 房子越高重力越大. 重力 is gravity, right? I mean, yeah, like literal physical gravity. If you have a bigger house, or actually, the heavier it is, the more gravity it produces, I guess. 对地基承载力的要求，也就越高。Yeah, the gravity 重力。The gravity is bigger. Maybe they're trying to say 房子越大越高. It's a little bit weird already, but 房子越大, 重量越 I think I can accept 高, but it's a bit weird. 房子越高, 重量越大. 重量 rather than 重力. 重量 is like gravity. It's not weight, it's gravity, right? But maybe I can interpret it as the force of weight, the force caused by having mass. 由于风力发电机的应用. That doesn't make sense. 由于应用 doesn't make sense. 由于这个也使人们逐渐减小了对煤炭的依赖. Yeah. So get rid of the 由于. 由于 is definitely wrong here. the 使 before the 使 you must have an object. But we didn't have an object, we had a reason, right? Sorry, I should say subject. So we had a reason because it started with 由于. If you get rid of 由于, this becomes the subject, the application of wind power, wind generators, and that causes people to reduce their reliance on coal. Yeah, so absolutely this is D. This is a very typical, prototypical example of what they do on these questions. This 使人, something causes people to do something. You need a noun phrase, right? Or some kind of event or something like this. But you can't put a reason. A reason doesn't 使人, that doesn't work. So I call that a missing subject error, right? There's no subject. Where's the subject? What caused people to do this? Oh, this did. Yeah. So the 由于 is incorrect. 父母常说，现在与小时候的我，完全是两种性格。Okay, so 小时候现在的我，完全是两种性格。Bit weird, isn't it? 完全是完全 completely. I have two completely different, not completely is two, yeah. 我的性格完全不同，性格完全不同。That's very weird, suspicious. Let's continue. 川道中间 I don't know what 川道 is. Is it the name of a street? 流淌着这个汉字急的河水。So maybe it's a river. 一眼望去，清澈见底。望去。望 doesn't usually refer to look at and observe and things. It's more just you vaguely look around and wonder. I don't know, look at things. Bit weird. 直弯轴间四者的协调统一是无好水袖的关键所在。Yeah, so this 统一 the unity of your fingers, wrists, elbow, shoulders is 无好水袖. I don't know what 水袖 is. It sounds like some kind of dance. 关键所在，关键的所在 where I think it's okay. 能源是社会发展的根本保障。Weird. 保障，能源是保障，与我们的衣食住行也息息相关。That's fine. 能源这个。Alright, so this one's tricky. I have to, no rush, there's no hurry. Let's do it carefully, see if we can figure it out. Yeah, 父母常说，现在与小时候的我。So this is comparing me with past me. 完全是两种性格。It's a bit weird, but I only think it's weird because we don't use this structure in English. What do you think? I think I can accept it. At least the other things are a bit weird. The fourth one seems the weirdest to me. 川道中间流淌着这个的河水。Yeah, 流淌 doesn't 流淌 mean to wade? Like a fisherman will wade in a river? 流淌 does it mean flow? This is not a HSK word. I don't know if this is the wrong word. Maybe. 流淌着 I don't even know this one, this character, right? 湍急的河水。So this is some road. Is there like a water in the middle of the road or something? Like there's two lanes and between the lanes there's water or something? 一眼望去清澈见底。Yeah, maybe 一眼望去 is like a fixed expression. If that's the case, 一眼望去, if you look vaguely in that direction, you'll see 清澈. 清澈 is a good adjective to describe clear water. So good choice of adjective. 见底, see the bottom. Yeah, that's even better. So, okay, 流淌. I'm not sure 流淌. I just don't know this word well enough to be able to make a judgment. 直弯轴间. This is not 肩, is it? 肩膀的棒. 肩膀的棒. 四者的协调统一是 五好垂秀的关键所在。Yeah, I think that's fine. 能源是社会发展的根本保障。保障。So 保障 is a guarantee. Usually, a government might guarantee such as like a standard of living for its citizens or something like that. I don't believe this is correct usage of 保障。能源是社会发展的根本保障。Maybe it's okay. Maybe it can be interpreted as meaning like 能源 meaning energy. It's like electricity and so on. Is a fundamental guarantee. No, but we're talking 社会发展. So it's a fundamental guarantee. No, it's guaranteed to develop society or cause societal development. Yeah, maybe I can accept that. 与我们的衣食住行也息息相关。All right, so the only thing this 是两种性格，完全是两种性。It doesn't make much sense to put 完全 completely there. Yeah, if it was me, I'd write 有完全不同的性格，完全不同的性格。Yeah, you could use 有, you could use you can use 是, I guess, for emphasis. Sometimes 有 is replaced by 是, even though it really means 有。旁边是 I don't know. 桌子 that sort of thing, even though there's maybe other things there. What do you think? Can I, this one or this one? I think I can kind of think up a way of accepting B. So let's go A. I'll put D in brackets. Yeah, 一眼望去. I think that's okay. I think that's a fixed expression. Oh yeah, the other one is 流淌着. Yeah, I don't know this word well enough. Like I may get that one wrong. Okay, 遗传 heredity / yeah, heredity is better. 是导致婴幼儿过敏的最高风险因素. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. 宋代这个人朱熹 I don't know 朱熹说过，读书之法在于熟读而经思。Yeah, I don't know, it makes sense to me. He said this. It's like, all right. 影片木星上行. So this is like Journey to Jupiter or something. Not Jupiter, Saturn. No, 木星 is Jupiter, yeah. 土星 is Saturn, right? 展现了一幅幅波澜壮阔、气势恢宏的宇宙。So this movie 展现了宇宙，什么样的宇宙？一幅幅宇宙。So it's a bit weird to have more than one 宇宙 universe. but in a science fiction movie, maybe there are more than one universes. Poland. Yeah, all right, we'll think about that later. 强张文明广的筹建填补了国内没有以大河流域为主体的博物馆的空白，所以没有空白。Double negative, right? Notice I put my finger on male because I was anticipating this. 长江文明馆的筹建弥补了国内 get rid of the male 以 blah 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 的空白。No, actually 缺乏 would be better than 空白。But yeah, it's a double negative. This is D. That's a common one. The male and 空白 male 空白 so no blanks. So everything is filled in. Everything, yeah, you don't need to 弥补填补。Yeah. So fill in the blanks. Yeah, get rid of the male. 不允许孩子问为什么，就等于剪断了他们的思维的翅膀。Yeah, that's fine. This is figurative, of course. They're wings. They're wings of thinking, and you cut them. You sever their wings. That's fine. 尊敬的李女士，尊敬的李女士，您好。哦 ，OK， 您好。我们再次邀请您对所购买的商品进行评价。邀请群发，我们在此。So this is like 此地 right? This place or 我们在此邀请您对所购买的商品进行评价。Yeah, I think that's correct. 缺钙 to lack calcium. 缺钙会引来容易疲劳、抵抗力下降，甚至是贫血等各种不适与疾病。引来Something's wrong here. Okay, so lacking calcium 会引来 attract tiredness. It will attract a decrease in your 抵抗力 resistance. That's a bit weird. 甚至是贫血等各种不适与疾病。Yeah, all right. 在马拉河畔 ，OK， 大群迁徙的角马 ，I don't know what a 角马 is, or horned horse. Is this like mythology? 止步不前，鳄鱼和河马则在水里忽视 whatever that is. I think that's okay. I don't know what a 角马 is. What is a 角马? A horned horse. Is there such a thing as a horned horse? All right, anyway, I think the error is this one. How would I fix it? 缺钙会导致yeah, 能 is better than 会 though. 会 is almost like guaranteed. 能导致 也容易疲劳，也容易疲劳的症状 ，right？ no， 容易疲劳的 ，yeah， the 容易 is in a weird place。 Yeah, maybe 缺钙能使你容易疲劳，降低你的抵抗力，甚至使你贫血，也导致各种不适与疾病。Anyway, I think the answer is C. So let's choose C. All right, 55. Sorry, can you see that? 人生路上，善查善问，我们才能愈行愈远。I think that's correct. So the U is just 越来越. So the more we travel, the more further we get. 人生路上 if you do this, then this. I think it's okay. 在游子眼中 whatever that means. Oh, the traveler's eye, something like that. 只有故乡的落日才能打动人心. Yeah, so the sunset in your hometown is the only thing that moves you, kind of, right? 妇女们骑着骏马，健美的身姿。So these are the subject. 滋养衬在蓝天、雪山和绿草。衬在这个。I think it's correct. All right, 三明 oh, sorry, not 三明 三月 三月 is March. 三明 is a city in Fujian province, right? 三月慈湖南岸樱花盛开盛开远远望去如云如霞，有人络绎不绝。I think that's okay. All right, I didn't see any errors. That's the problem, is it? 人生路上善查善问，我们才能愈行愈远。人生路上 on the road of life, if we do this, then this. Not only if we do this, we can do this, but that's fine. 在游子眼中 in the traveler's eye, 只有故乡的落日才能打动人心。Yeah. Or maybe 自己的心。妇女们骑着骏马，健美的身姿映衬在身姿映衬在蓝天、雪山和绿草。Should it be 中 ？Do you need to add a 中？在这个和这个中。Or maybe it should be 被这个映衬。I don't know this word. Yeah, maybe there's a missing 中 or 期间 something like that. 三月，慈湖南岸，樱花盛开，远远望去。So technically this is the subject of the sentence, right? 樱花 cherry blossoms. 远远望去. So obviously cherry blossoms do not have vision, so they can't look at long distances. But presumably the sentence is telling us from a long distance, they're like a cloud or like a rosy sunset. 有人络绎不绝. I don't know, I think that's okay. I'm going to go C. And I think the error is you need to put a 中 at the end of the sentence. And that's it. That's the only thing I can see that's weird. But I'm not 100% sure. 这则广告很有特色，是一位女人叫安妮创造的广告。I think that's fine. 很有特色。特色。特色 is an adjective. Is it a noun? 有特色。Can you have 特色？很有特色。I'm pretty sure I've heard that before. 一切伟大的行动和思想，往往都有一个微不足道的开始。微不足道的开始。Yeah, 微不足道。微不足道。So 微不足道的开始，微不足道 is something that's so insignificant it's not worth mentioning. 不足道，不足 not worth or 不足以。道 is one of the words that means to say say something. 说到什么？微不足道的开始。一切伟大的。There's a bit of a mismatch between 一切 and 往往, right? 一切 implies no exceptions. 往往 implies lots of exceptions. That's a bit of a weird one. I think maybe that's the error. 一切伟大的行动和思想往往 Yeah, that's a mismatch, right? 往往都有一个微不足道的开始。Yeah, that's very suspicious. 一切往往矛盾，自我矛盾，对吗？荷包是中国传统服饰中，人们随身佩戴的一种装零星物品的小包。零星物品，so it's some kind of bag. 荷包，荷包 ，sorry. What did I say? I forget. 荷包是。小包，yeah, that's the whole sentence really. 荷包是小包，什么样的小包？是这样的小包。This is just a gigantic attributive. 中国传统服饰中人们随身佩戴的一种小包，一种装零星物品的。Yeah, 零星 like scattered or peppered 物品东西 I don't know, product 小包。如何防止 Alright, 防止和抵御生物入侵。Okay, so we need to be careful. We're preventing biological encroachment. We need to pay attention for double negatives. Whenever you see 防止, watch for double negatives. Or even triple negatives. 已经成为各国科学家密切关注的研究课题。No, that's perfectly fine. Only a single negative. Or at least these two are combined into a single one. Yeah. Sometimes you can use 和 between verbs like this. 防止抵御. They're both verbs, but they're kind of combined into the action of those verbs. Yeah. I think the error is this. 一切往往，一切 no exceptions, 往往 lots of exceptions. That makes sense to me. Make up your mind. Is it everything or nothing, or occasionally? Make up your mind. 自我矛盾。OK， 苦难是一块垫脚石，对于天才。What？是一块What? So is this one, is it? 一块垫脚石。Okay. 苦难是一块垫脚石，对于天才。No. Now I'm starting to realize what it meant, what they're trying to say. 苦难是对于天才。No, let's try again. 苦难对天才是一块垫脚石，对于弱者却是一道深渊。Yeah, that's wrong. It's just wrong. In the actual exam, yeah, I would just not continue reading. That word order is completely wrong. Yeah. You can't put 对于我来说 this sort of thing at the end of the sentence. I should say 对我来说. I heard that 对于person is not good. 中国人在书信的末尾常会用辞句敬礼作为结束语。Yeah, in English books you say the end. So, have I got a book? Sorry. This is a translated one, but what does it say at the end of this book? Nothing. It just ends the story. All right. I haven't started reading. It's just a random library one. All right, anyway, next one. 北京话里儿化音很多，还有一些独有词汇和普通话不是一回事。Yeah, not the same thing as Mandarin, standard Mandarin. 嘉木年, got no idea what that is, but I guess we're going to find out. Some time period. 是藏族弹弦乐器的一种。So it's a stringed instrument. 它在藏语里指的是声音悦耳的琴。Yeah. Let's Google it while we're here. Definitely the error is A. And it's like, whoa. It took me quite a lot of effort to actually figure out what they even meant. Oh, 1 second. All right, what were we looking up? 嘉木年. That's a 嘉木年. What's it called in English? So this is a Tibetan instrument. Maybe it doesn't have an English name. How do you say that in English? What is this? Weili Drunch. So, this is Zhangyu. So this is Tibetan. That's how it's pronounced in Tibetan. All right. So it is made of wood. So I guess that's the mu. What's the nian? I don't understand why there's a nian in here. Nie. Nie. Yeah, maybe nie. Nian doesn't make much sense. Anyway, that's definitely A. All right, 下一个。通过仪器来观察世界观察世界。OK， 通过这个不仅开阔了我们的视野，也改变了我们对物质世界的认识。改变了 ，Yeah, I don't know, I didn't see any problems. 汉语中we're talking about Chinese on a Chinese exam. 汉语中人们常用墙头草随风倒。So the grass on the top of a wall blows away with the wind. This is like, yeah, the kind of the tall poppy or whatever gets chopped. What's the word? If you stand out of the crowd, it's 割草 in Chinese, right? Oh, okay, let's not get too far off topic. 来形容那些立场不坚定、左右摇摆的人。I mean, the sentence is fine. I mean, grammatically, I'm not sure if it's correct. Like, semantically correct, but assuming it's semantically correct, it's a perfectly fine sentence. 跨文化体验是跨文化体验是作为一种新兴的教育模式。一种 weird that you list two things and it's like 一种. Why is it not 两种? Or yeah, it's a little bit weird. 游学 What is 游学? 游学已经成为一种时尚。Oh, okay, so this is like travel and study. 受到了众多学生和家长的普遍欢迎。It's again one of these things. 众多普遍 means no exceptions. 众多 means most large numbers. Like large numbers of students and 家长 family heads of families. 普遍欢迎 universal. It's a bit weird. All right. OK, 秦汉时期，虽然皇家宫廷摆满了奇花异草，但是民间赏花风潮还没有兴起，直到唐代才出现了比较成熟的灰恨叶。花卉叶。Okay, I see no problems whatsoever. Yeah. That one seemed fine. So it's this one. And the only thing I can see wrong is that 众多 and 普遍. Like pick one or the other, not both. But it's the same error we just saw, which makes me a little bit suspicious. But let's go see. Sailor went to CCC. 如果你想在一个城市一天内展览2种以上的民族生活场景，那么就去西宁吧。展览场景 is a bit of a mismatch. 展览 means to like put things on display, right? 展览 Do you mean 游览游览 or 欣赏 or something like that? That's suspicious. 展览场景3种以上的民族生活场 So 观看我经历 is a good choice. 展览 If you go to a museum, you might see 展览 but the museum is what does the 展览ing, not the people who want to see it. So it's a bit weird. 人生固然要锐意进取，追求上进，但很多时候还要学会知退能退，更要善退。What on earth? These are not good things, right? So maybe this should be a 只要 or 只会 maybe. Or just 只学会知退能退更要善退 So these are not things you are deliberately doing you want to do, right? 知退 there's like decline in your knowledge, your abilities, and decline your benevolence? That's really weird. So you want to do this. But the only thing you learn is 还要学. Yeah, 固然还要 is a mismatch, right? 固然但是 Yeah, 固然这个但是这个但是很多时候还要 Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I think that's definitely an error. Maybe Janlan has a meaning I do not know. This is some sort of fish, so I'm going to call it ni. 大泥是世界上现存最大的是 What? Why is there a 是 here and a 是 here? 大泥是世界上现存最大也是最珍贵的两栖动物。So 两栖动物 this is TCD, right? So they have 2 mating grounds. So the 是 is okay. 是这个也是这个的 Yeah, so this is just an attributive. 是 Yeah, all right, you get the idea. 因其叫声像婴儿的哭声又被称作娃娃语 Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. 随着脑成像技术的发展 I have no idea what that is. 脑成像发明随着发明 You mean 发展随着这个的发明 Usually 随着 happens over a period of time. That's a bit weird. 科学家正试图将大脑活动可视化 试图 is usually used for relatively negative things. 并有望 has promise for 介词有望介词 Yeah, 有望 is a word I should study. It's very useful. 有望 Good for science. 借此技术来精确探测我们内心的真实想法 Maybe we shouldn't explore that. Yeah, all right. So, what did I think was weird? I thought Janlan, Janlan, putting things on display, that's a bit weird. Like, if you want to put on display this, maybe. So if you were the kind of thing, if you were like a museum owner or something like this, a tour guide, then you might want to do this. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. Do you understand what I mean? If you were a tourist, it wouldn't make much sense. But if you were like a tour operator, maybe. 如果你想在一个城市一天内展览3种以上的民族生活场景，那么就去西宁吧。Yeah, so this 展览 could be something like showcase. So if you wanted to showcase multiple cultures in a single city, 西宁, where is 西宁? Is that like Ningxia province or something? I don't know. I feel like I should know these things, but sometimes I don't. All right, so I can accept that as correct. Yeah, all right. So 固然人生固然要锐意进取追求上进 Honestly, this is not really important for judging whether or not it's correct. So in your life, admittedly, you want to do this, but most of the time, 还要 Yeah, maybe it should be like 结果指示 Yeah, I cannot think of a way to interpret this correctly. I'm very, very suspicious of this. This one was fine, right? I don't think I need to read that one again. Yeah, 随着发明随着什么什么技术的发明 I guess if the invention, it should be 研发发明 if the invention of something took a period of time, like several years. Yeah, usually you think of farming as binary, right? It's been invented or it hasn't been invented. It's kind of like on, off. Actually, it's more like on and it stays on forever. You don't really think of it as a gradual process. But I think I can accept this if this technology took several years to develop. Yeah. And it kind of was, yeah, maybe farming's a little different to English. Anyway, I absolutely cannot accept this one. So I'm going to say B. I can't think of any way that 固然还要 makes sense. So I'm going to go B. I could be wrong. I've known to be wrong from time to time. All right. Santi. I've got a video on Santi. I think oh, it's here. I'll show you. It's literally right here. Here. Santi. This is Santi. Yeah, actually, I forgot I bought this. Maybe I should read it. Where did I get? I got up to page 70 last time. It's full of sorry, not computer science, like physics and like sci-fi. Yeah, I kind of like it. You know what? I'm going to read this now. Maybe I'll get back into it. It's the second time. The first time I got to page 50. This time it seems I got to page 70 and then just like, I want to read something else. But 随着我阅读的速度加快，我就越来越更愿意看书阅读和更能够坚持下去阅读什么的。Okay, Santi, 三部 yes, 3 volumes. This is the first volume. The next one is like, I don't know, Wandering Planet. There's a TV series now as well, right? 三体三部曲，被誉为中国当代最杰出的科幻小说。Yeah, I know that. 刘慈欣 they don't use 刘慈欣。是中国科幻文学的里程碑之作。Yeah, that's absolutely a correct sentence. There's no problem whatsoever there. 勇敢就是况且一开始就知 What? You can't just stick a 况且 there. This is a conjunction. All right. 就是况且一开始就知道自己不一定能赢。Oh, this should be 尚且. Is that right? No, I don't know. I can't make sense of that at all. It's like here, have a random word. What? You can't just put 尚且, 况且 there. What am I supposed to do with that? 可你依照要去做，而且无论如何都要坚持到底。So 况且 is quite similar to like 而且, like this one. If you asked me to tell you the difference between those two, I wouldn't be able to. What is that? You reckon it should be 虽然? No, but you have 就是，勇敢就是就。I got no, like, I don't know what they're trying to say, kind of thing. So.勇敢就是这样冒号 blah 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 blah. Something like that would fix it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is B. I was like, that's 就是况且 What? Usually it's like A 况且 B. 原因况且原因 or something like that, right? 此次考古过程中，共发现20多件漆木器和青铜器。该墓中随葬品 So presumably this is something you include with the deceased when you're burying them. So I believe things like Tutankhamun would have like all sorts of gold and whatnot in his sarcophagus. What's the plural of sarcophagus? Sarcophaguses? Okay. 随葬品上的纹饰与马王堆汉墓中的纹饰很相似。所以该墓中这个的这个与这个相似。所以纹饰这样的纹饰和这样的纹饰相似。Okay, that's fine. 热带雨林 So tropical rainforests 中的植被 foliage or cover like plant coverage 大部分层次分布 Yeah, so you have the undergrowth. What is it? I remember studying this in geography in school. 高大的乔木下是低矮的灌木，灌木下是一些草本植物，而造成这种层次分布的主导生态因素就是降水量。Yeah. So they wanted all the trees wanted to get up as high as possible so they can get the light, and that created a whole cover, and then there was a whole bunch on the ground. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. 况且 it's so weird. It's got to be that one. I don't know. Like, it makes me suspicious that it's that obvious, right? Like, what? Usually they don't just put random words in there. It makes me think it's like a typo or something. It just doesn't make sense. Alright. 花儿最美的时候是在它们灿烂绽放 sorry 吐露芬芳之时。毛毛虫最美的时候so yeah, precisely which word to use there depends on the rest of the context. I can't say any. I can neither confirm nor deny either any of those four. 是在它们破茧成蝶. So presumably this is a short moment as the 毛毛虫, the caterpillar, emerges from the cocoon. 刹那片刻瞬间时光 Yeah, I think all four are correct. 时光 is a bit weird because that's a bit longer. The others are okay. Yeah, I think they're okay. 自有翅膀之际，而人生最精彩的时刻。Alright. 是我们为梦想奋斗。我梦想奋斗什么什么，寻找自己的海阔天空的时候。So 奋斗折腾，奋斗操劳，奋斗拼搏，奋斗忍耐。拼搏 is the best of the four in my opinion. 折腾 is like torment. So 梦想。奋斗 is more like struggle and strive for something. You fight for something, usually something good. 操劳 is like, what's that? Operate or something? I forget. 忍耐 endure. Yeah, 拼搏 is the best. 有梦想的人生什么什么是精彩的。务必，绝对，即将 is out. 即将 is about to be kind of thing. Like it's grammatically correct, but it's just semantically nonsense. 注定 is that another word for 一定？注定 if it's the synonym of 一定 that I don't know, then I think B is a good choice. 务必 is, what's this, inevitably or something like this? 务必 bit weird. 绝对 absolutely 是精彩的。绝对 is okay. I think I can accept that. 操劳 no, 操劳 is toil. You toil in the field. Wow, this one's hard. 偏刻 is okay. 绝对 absolutely 是精彩。Do you know what 注定 means? Because I don't know what 注定 means. 瞬间 is a good choice. 拼搏 is a good choice. 注定 if this meant 一定 I would choose it. If I knew for sure that was a synonym of 一定 I would choose that. Can it function as an adverb? I'd have to know that. 折腾 is out. A is out. 操劳 yeah, 折腾 and 忍耐 are out, right? Oh, 即将 is certainly a long way from anything. So it's B or C. So the first one, 瞬间偏刻. I think I can accept both of those. No real strong favorite there. 拼搏 I prefer better than 操劳. 奋斗操劳. 寻找自己. 寻找自己. 自己的海阔天空的时候。绝对是精彩。I don't know. So B, the first gap I can accept both. Second gap I prefer 拼搏的操劳. The third gap I don't know what 注定 means, but 绝对 I think it's okay. Okay, I think I'm just going to have to accept I'm not going to get this one for certain. What is 注定? Actually, shall I look it up? I've locked in my answer. I'm not going to change it. If I get it wrong, I get it wrong. But what does 注定 mean? Because I want to learn. 注定. So I chose it. Please be a synonym of no. No. Can I change my answer? 注定. That's really doomed. Come on, that's not fair. So when people say you need to know when people say when you're preparing for the HSK6 exam, you need to know, what is it? 2,663 characters and 5,000 words. Here, I got this one wrong. This is an actual question on a HSK past exam. So this was used for students. I got it wrong because I did not know the word 注定. Yeah. So, yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You need to know a lot more than the HSK words. 研究发现，当我们长时间保持低头姿势时，脖子部位要承担起码 works 起码no 相当于20公斤以上的重物，相当于 Yep, that's the answer. It's definitely B. It has to be 相当于典型语. I don't even think that works at all. 典型语. 十足语. What? 十足? Yeah, this isn't a 十足. Like, usually you, like, it's ample. 起码, no, 起码 almost worked, but like, even if you don't read the rest, it's absolutely B. There's no other, nothing like even grammatically close. 相当于20公斤以上的重物带来的压力，这对颈椎伤害很大。颈椎 your cervical vertebra in your neck. Yeah, I don't know if 颈 or 椎 are HSK characters. However, if you exist in China, people use that word quite a lot, 颈椎, rather than 脖子. Yeah. 因此，因什么什么避免长时间 What is that character? 伏案工作呢？因此，因什么什么尽量 Yeah. All right, it's B. 可利用休息间隙活动一下肢体。Yeah. So when I take the HSK6 exam, because it's such a long exam, it's like 2.5 hours. So between each section, I get up and stretch. And at first, they look at me strange. What are you doing? And then they realize, yeah, I'm just exercising because it's quite a long exam. All right. Yeah, this one from the first gap alone, it must be 相当于 equivalent to. Yeah. 校园民谣也称为校园歌谣 So this is your campus anthem or song, whatever. 是流行于校园能够体现校园生活的情感的音乐创作 Yeah, that's it. We're already done. 创作 is like a creative piece. 创业 is a concept of innovation. 创业学说 is doctrine. Yeah, doctrine or theory or that sort of thing. It's like a school of thought. 栏目 is a column such as in a magazine. So you remember Sex and the City? So Carrie Bradshaw had a column. That's that column. These words make no sense whatsoever. 创作 is the only one that makes sense. So we can already do this. And on the actual exam, I would just choose that and move on. Because you don't have time to actually read them all. 它表现了年轻人的废寝忘食。No, you won't want to 表现这个 This is like being overworked somewhat. 朝气蓬勃 like large amount of enthusiasm. You're brimming with enthusiasm. 无忧无虑 lack of worry. 欣欣向荣 This is like overjoyed or something like that, right? I forget. 青春活力以及富有诗意的浪漫黄怀。曲风总体来说什么什么明快而积极向上。朴实明快朴素朴实 Interesting. 任性忠实 loyal 任性 headstrong. 朴素 simple. 朴实 maybe 朴实 has more meanings than I was thinking. Speaking of it, Janman. Yeah, it is a verb put on exhibit, which is why back there when I was like, you how do you just put on display other people's culture? Yeah. So at first I thought, 如果你想 blah 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 blah. I thought they were getting at like a tourist, but they were talking to like a tour guide or something like that who wanted to display other people's cultures, these multiple cultures to tourists. And in that context, it makes sense. 中国古代 关于天地结构的学说。学说，学说 is doctrine, right? 学说主要有盖天、昏天和宣业三种。I don't know what this means, but 古代, if it says 古代, it's just a warning. Warning, you are not going to understand half of this, at least. Warning. 其中盖天说 so 盖天说 is a suffix version of 学说 meaning doctrine, so 盖天说 is the doctrine of 盖天 or the theory of 盖天. I don't know what 盖天 means. 盖天 I guess we're going to find out in a second. 其中盖天说最为古老并最早形成I guess it's 体系, right? Like a system of thought. 产业 manufacturing, that's got nothing to do with anything. 专题 works, but it's a specialized topic. 专题 版本 no 版本 This is a book. This is 中文版本 the Chinese version. Maybe some people have read 英文版本 where does it say 版本 It'll say 版本 here somewhere. Oh, 出版 yeah. Anyway, so 版本 is definitely out. 产业 is definitely out. 它产生于周初. So 周初 will be the early stages of the Zhou dynasty. 夏商周 so that's the third dynasty of China's Zhou. 主要以天在上地在下天地什么什么相聚天地 so 平庸平凡 both kind of mean ordinary. 平坦 is something like straightforward or something. So it must be this one. 平行 means in parallel. So the sky and the ground are parallel. Kind of makes sense, right? Or maybe parallel with respect to time. 相聚 no 相聚 so they're mutually like they maintain the same distance between the sky and the ground. Yeah, that makes sense. 为基本观点反映了人们认识什么什么宇宙结构的过程 Yeah, 宇宙 works 赤道 is the equator. 气象 atmosphere. This is atmosphere 气象. And this is like the literal atmosphere, like this thing. Like here, have some atmosphere. I don't know how to demonstrate atmosphere. It's not the figurative atmosphere that's 分气. 分气 is the figurative atmosphere is like the vibe of like a party or something like this. 太空 space. Yeah, I don't even know if 古代 I don't think like did they know about like obviously they knew stars existed, but they probably just thought they were stuck on the sky or something like this. Yeah. Anyway, it's absolutely a yeah. So this is 体系 is just like a school of thought or a system of thoughts. Yeah. Okay, 认识宇宙结构的过程，在描述天体 is a celestial body. 天体 so there's different types of 天体 such as moons and suns and planets and comets. And that's it. They're all different types of 天体。描述天体的视运动方面，视运动方面有一定的历史意义。Yeah, the historical significance. 效应 effect, bit weird. 含义 also works as well, doesn't it? 职能This is like a skill you have that can be used in employment or something like this. Anyway, that's absolutely A. Alright, 下一个。很多年轻人常抱怨自己没机会做大事。Kind of. The youth complain they don't have the opportunities to do big things, big important things. 但却没有想过，以自己目标的水平，如果真的被委以重任，是否有十足的基础做好呢？基础 is a 基础，本事 yeah that's a good one. 把握 is a bit too strong. 才干 is an adjective. Is it a noun? 才干 I don't think it's a noun. 活力本事 is the best choice by far of this one. 倘若你的回答什么什么完全肯定it can't be 固然倘若 if 并非完全肯定 yeah 并非 is a really good choice 固然 is out so as much as I like 本事 you can't use it unfortunately 有把握 so this is like self-confidence if your answer is not 并非完全肯定 it is not absolutely certain 那就不如 here is like 不妨不如 oh no hold on I need to read on to check the usage here 不如收起什么什么的念头 no 不如收起 yeah this one 急功近利的念头 yeah 不如 is a suggestion right why not do this why not clear up your 急功近利急功近利 and 急于求成 very similar this is like eager for success 迫不及待 kind of okay as well but 理直气壮 no so it's B I much preferred that one but B is the correct choice 做好准备工作等自己的刀磨 so this is more in the sense of grind 磨的锋利时 so you take your knife and grind it till it's sharp 在闯入深山一试身手 yeah 咋 smash you smashed your knife sharp how does that work 割 meaning to cut usually you cut grass 割草劈 meaning to cleave so like you take a hammer and it breaks like a brick or something like that 劈开 did I write it down? It must be B. So 把握 usually is a verb, but when it functions as a noun, 有把握 means you're full of confidence, right? 我对这个答案有把握。芙蓉洞 so 芙蓉洞 so this is some sort of cave. 芙蓉 is I don't know what it means really, but I see these two characters used in a lot of names of things, like products and things. So just a second. All right, so sorry, where were we? 芙蓉洞 芙蓉洞 so presumably this is the name of a cave or something like that. 洞 would be 洞穴 I think. 什么什么重庆市江口镇的芙蓉江畔 All right, so this is a so the Furong Jiang sounds like so it's a river near in Chongqing. I've been to Chongqing. I've got videos in Chongqing, right? Yeah, I like Chongqing. Chongqing is so hilly. Wow. Yeah, anyway, let's not get too distracted. So Binlin is a good choice. Binlin means situated adjacent to. It's also used figuratively, like 濒临崩溃的边缘 you're on the verge of a mental breakdown. But you can say like on the verge of a river. On the edge, it kind of means on the edge of a river. Situated on the edge, like, yeah, 濒临海边 or something like that. 濒临大海 maybe. Yeah, so there's two usages. 居住 is not appropriate. 居 pertains to where someone lives. A cave or whatever this is, it's not where someone lives. 位于 is fine. And 开辟 it's just a random word, right? 开辟 refers to like pioneering something, so you open up something for development, this sort of thing. It's just a random word. 以树景众多洞穴沉积物类型 So 以 yeah, whoa. So 以 we're talking for a 著名著称. All right, so what we're looking for is a continuation. 洞穴沉积物类型深奥周密齐全 is absolutely not inappropriate. 完备 yeah, 齐全完备 completely silly. 齐全 describes something that's like facilities or something like this are complete. Like if you go to a gym, like I want to work on my running or something like this, the gym's got the stuff because it's 齐全. 完备 完备 is just complete, right? 完备 yeah, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. 周密 周密 is like dense, right? No, 稠密 is dense. 周密 is thoughtful. This is thoughtful, right? 周密 so it makes it even less dense than dense. 稠密 is dense. 周密 thoughtful. Considerate. I've never described a cave as considerate. So this one was the best choice out of those four. This one, 深奥. Like 深奥 is profound. You often, this 奥 refers to some kind of profound scientific something or other. So yeah, 奥秘. You talk about 奥秘的宇宙, this sort of thing. The mysterious. 深奥, deep and profound. So it's usually something science related, like a mystery of science, like, I don't know, evolution or something profound like that. Okay. 专家什么什么 okay. 芙蓉洞为一座斑斓 I don't know the pronunciations. Spotted or speckled or something like that. 斑斓辉煌的地下艺术作品 maybe. Okay, so here 陈述 meaning to state. I'm not so confident with that one. 吹捧 is weird. 评价 okay, 吹捧 is usually like you're bragging about something, right? Okay, 评价 is to comment on, but to give an appraisal through commenting or something like that. 决定 is to appoint. So you can appoint a spokesperson to speak for the president or something like that. Not really relevant here. 陈述 kind of is a relatively rare word. It kind of means something like to state or declare. So I think this is still acceptable. 艺术仓库 and art 仓库 storage and art warehouse. Yeah, figurative. 一座内容丰富的洞穴科学博物馆 Yeah, so figurative. Right, these caves are like an underground science museum. Yeah, not underground, but a cavernous science museum. 游客称其为天下第一洞. Okay. Hey. 好嘞，下一个。一学一见。一学一见 以史为鉴，以史为鉴，以史为鉴。So appraised based on history or something like that. 才能避免I don't know what it can be because I don't really understand the context yet. But 才能 is like talent or skill, that sort of thing. 花式天足半途而废 what's this? 重蹈覆辙 南辕北辙 Is this 辙 as well? They're different. They're the same character, at least with respect to writing. Are they pronounced the same? Usually this is 辙, right? No, maybe it is 辙. 重武覆辙. I don't know. Anyway, the moral of that story is I don't know that 成语 for C. So I don't know what I can't even infer it. 对历史我们要心怀震撼 This makes no sense whatsoever, so I think A is out. 震撼 is kind of like a massive shock. We're talking about talent, so I'm like, what? 畏惧 is a sense of dread. Like you can say 心怀畏惧, but in the context of what we're discussing 才能, it's what? It makes no sense. 敬畏 is have a sense of reverence, right? 钦佩 钦佩 is a good one. So maybe someone else's, maybe you're jealous of someone else's talent, then you'd be 钦佩. And 南辕北辙 would be okay as well. 南辕北辙 Okay. 心怀良知 历史无法改变 但未来却可以创造铭记历史不是为了什么什么仇恨循环容忍延续延伸 So 不是 So we don't want to circulate enmity. We don't want to tolerate hatred. We don't want to 延续 extend hatred with respect to time. 延续延伸 I think 延伸 can also be with respect to time. So I can't exclude any of those. 而是要以你为戒什么什么历史不是为了纠结过去而是为了开创未来是回顾 something like that 传承 yeah 传授 is a better one again okay 声明 is declare nothing, you can't declare history. Well, I suppose you can. History is like this. 传播 is to transmit. You transmit history. Okay. 传播 Can you transmit history? You could transmit history like through a television program and make people know about it. But 传授 is better. 传授历史 So 传授 means to take historical information and impart it to like children. A teacher might do that to their students, or parents to their children, or a lecturer to whoever's there, other researchers or whatever. So that makes a lot of sense. 传授 长城 is a little bit weird in this context. So I'm leaning towards B. 避免半途而废 No, 半途而废 doesn't make sense, does it? 才能半途而废 So 才能 is a word, but here it's not the word 才能, it is the character 才 followed by the character 能 以史为鉴才 Yeah, 能够避免 Yeah, okay. That's really hard. So this is a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap in the sense that Chinese words Like it can be made of 2 characters, right? So 才能, that is a word. It's a Chinese word. Unfortunately, 才 and 能 can appear next to each other like this. Yeah. So we're not talking about talent. Now I need to go and review everything. 才能避免或是天足半途而废. 这个. This one probably good then. This is like repeating history or the negative things from history. I like that one. 南辕北辙, not so great. 半途而废 doesn't make much sense. 或是天足 doesn't make much sense. So now that I've kind of figured out, this is like something like reinventing the wheel or something like this, right? Okay, so only if you appraise with a lens of history or something like this. Yeah, 敬畏, have a reverence, a heart of reverence for history. 不是为了延续仇恨. You don't want to extend enmity, makes sense. 而是要引起以你为戒. So use it for a warning. If it's going to be a warning, then we want this one. 南辕北辙 might be a better choice. 钦佩. No, 钦佩 doesn't make any sense. When I thought it was talking about 才能, it made sense. It kind of made sense. 对历史文化. Yeah, no, I think D is out. And 传承历史 is okay. I prefer 长寿, but 传承, like carry on history kind of thing. Yeah, that's a real trap, that one. 才能. So if you do this, then you can avoid whatever this is. I think it's C. Wow, that's kind of hard. All right. Okay, 大象的鼻子, the nose or trunk of an elephant. 兼具呼吸、嗅觉和触觉等多项功能，可用来摄取食物。Is it absorb? Absorb food? All right. 搬运物品和进行攻击。Yeah, 侵略 invade. Elephants don't use their trunk to invade a country. It doesn't make much sense. What is this? 挑拨. I don't know that word. 战斗. 战斗 is like war or something. What's that got to do with anything? 进行攻击 makes sense. And B, I don't know what it means, so it could be that one, but who knows? 甚至还能用来交流感情，传播信息，传达。Yeah, 传达 is better. 表示也传达 but it should be 传什么？发布 announce information. Yeah, announce or disseminate. 达成 arrive at information. 交代 confess information. All right, it's C. It's definitely C. 经过特殊训练的大象还能用鼻子吹奏口琴。吹奏 is a verb meaning to play a musical instrument. You probably know 演奏. So this is 吹奏. Yeah, so 吹 is what they're doing. So they're 口琴. So this is figurative. Like the elephant is playing their trumpet or their 口琴, their mouth 琴. Yeah. 毫不什么什么的说，毫不夸张的说。Yeah, without exaggeration. 大象的鼻子称得上是它的万能工具。Yeah. 吝啬 stingy. 惋惜 惋惜 is pity, right? Or something like that. 炫耀. Anyway, it is C. 下一个，熟能生巧. So this is like you become skilled at something through becoming familiar with it. 熟能生巧是一个这个成语的意义可能被人们夸大了 ，really？ 虽然反复练习对提升某种技能，固然很重要。的确 is a good choice. Yeah. 恰巧未免终究 are all not correct. It must be 的确. You need some kind of concession. We're making a concession here. We said 虽然means we're making a concession. We're admitting or acknowledging something is true. 虽然 something is true, 但是 this is more important. So already it's B. I haven't even looked at the other gaps yet. You already know that's B. 但是单靠反复练习以求达到卓越，高超，显著，可观。Am I still confident? 达到卓越 is usually an adjective. So that's what 达到卓越的水平。可观 these are all adjectives. 显著 is conspicuous, not even remotely relevant. 超高 高超 this is just a high level. 可观 is considerable. No, 可观 considerable. Not really relevant to this topic. 是不切实际的。不过如果人们能准确什么什么自身的能力，准确衡量，权衡 is usually used 权衡利弊，衡量 is kind of weigh up，测量 kind of works too，辨认 this is recognize， yeah I guess it kind of works. Hold on, 辨认 no 辨认 yeah recognize. You differentiate your skills from non-skills. This one, when you see this one, you're usually thinking of two things and you recognize one is one and one is another. So you might have a Japanese person and a Chinese person. Can you 辨认出谁是中国人，谁是日本人? I'm not going to answer that question. I feel like every Chinese person says they can, but when you meet like Japanese people, I'm not so sure. Anyway. 就可以朝着自己什么什么的目标加倍努力，自己期望的目标，争夺审判 is a completely inappropriate word here. 审判 is what a judge does. They judge someone as guilty or not guilty. 筛选 is to choose something through a process of filtering. Choose something or someone through a process of filtering. So if you look at your textbook, sometimes they call this filter, but in English, filter usually means filter out, whereas this is the opposite. This is like filter in, right? The opposite of filter out. You go through a filter and what's left is what you keep, right? Whereas in English, if you filter, then you just get rid of a whole lot of things, right? So you want to filter out things. This is, you go through a process of filtering to choose something. Well, in this case, your goal, but obviously you would not use that as a way of selecting your goal. So it's B. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's B. Nothing's changed my mind. That's all right. 下一个传统打印机只能用墨水在纸上打印，而3D 打印机 什么什么了这种局限。突破 would be a good choice. 突破 is the first one. Yeah, it's the only choice that works. 突破, it's A. Yeah. 突破 broke through this limitation. 突破. 冲击 is to attack or charge. No, it doesn't work. 冲击 can be used to assail someone's position in the sense of their argumentation, but you can't assail a limitation. 废除 is abolish. You abolish some law or something like this. 反驳 is refute. So you refute someone's 观点, like, or their argumentation. So again, I haven't looked at anything else. Just the first gap, it's A. Yeah. And it's just because I know what those words mean. Actually, the other thing is, this is a verb and it has this collocation. So 突破局限, right? So you break through this limitation. 它的墨水可以是各种材料，比如金属、陶瓷、塑料等，通过高温和激光的作用 ，so high temperature and laser 作用，通过作用 ，I guess it's application or something. 墨水被抽成什么什么状，丝状。OK， 卷状、夹状、粒状。So 丝 is silk-like. It would be thread-like. A thread-like state, 卷 would be curly. 夹 would be like dregs. Like 面包夹. Is it third tone? Sorry, second tone? I dropped my notes. Oh, what was that Simpsons episode? Out with the old, in with the new. Oh. And then he drops his notes, and Homer's like, "Oh, he dropped his notes." Ja, is it ja or ja? First tone or second tone? Ja is, it means dregs. It's second tone, right? Ja. Ja, no, it's first tone. Ja, dregs. Yeah, so that would be like small one-dimensional things. Li is like grains. Yeah. So I think it's 四, right? I don't know how 3D, like, if I still think it's A because of 突破, but I don't know how they function. So 3D printers. 然后按照计算机中三维模型 model 3D model 三维规范 规范 is a model in the sense of a model worker. You're a model student. You are the very model of a modern major general. Yeah, that model. So 规范 no. 格式 let me think about this. 格式 this is like a mode or yet another one. 三维格式 maybe like format is a better translation. 构思 is absolutely irrelevant. 构思 is kind of like conception. You might have a 构思 for your novel or something, some kind of intellectual outline. Yeah. So, yeah, it must be A again from this one. 模型 model. So 模型, yeah, so you have model planes, model railways, and here we have a three-dimensional model. Yeah, mathematical models. 数学模型, 火车模型, 飞机模型. 三维模型的坐标轴 So 坐标轴 is a coordinate axis. Is it 轴 or is it 轴? Is it second tone? 轴 is second tone, right? 坐标轴 coordinate axis. So you have 3D model coordinate axes. 定位点喷出 All right. I don't know how they work. 在决定 to a point 位置什么什么成型 凝固. 凝固 is coagulate. So it appoints something to coagulate. It kind of makes sense. I don't know how a 3D printer works. Coagulate. You over there, you coagulate. 冻结 means freeze, but it's often used for like accounts, bank accounts. So I freeze your assets, that sort of thing. 冻结, I think it also can be used for like water. 冻结. 蔓延 is like permeate. 沉淀 is a verb form of sediment. Like, so what's like you have some kind of solute and the sediment just goes down to the bottom. What's the verb version of that? I don't know. The sediment forms at the bottom of your cup, say something like this, or the river or something like that, some body of water. So 凝固, again, the only possible choice. 凝固成型, 经过层层堆积，最终形成什么什么的结构。立体 three-dimensional, yeah, or stereoscopic. 精确 would actually work, but yeah, like this would be correct. 壮观 is kind of a compliment. It usually describes like buildings and things like that, right? 扎实 is like sturdy or something like that. 立体 is the most relevant three-dimensional 结构 structure, three-dimensional structure from 3D printing. Yeah, 立体, if you know that meant 3D, 立体 means 3D. That's all you need to know, really. Nothing else. That's all you need to know. If you've got nothing else, that will work. A. Oh, I already chose A. All right. 下一个 what is this? We have people on stilts waving fans. This looks like it's some sort of performance. So, presumably it's some kind of Chinese ethnic group. I don't know. I guess I don't know this one. 才高桥. I guess this is the Chinese word for stilts. 高桥. OK, 是中国民间盛行的一种群众性技艺表演，什么什么什么什么，早在春秋时期就已经出现。All right, so we need to find what fits here before 早在。高桥原本是中国古代白戏的一种。That works. Also introducing this. The others don't. You can't say 他们我们 because we haven't actually introduced a person yet. Yeah. So what's this? 着实令人惊叹. Not appropriate at this point. So B. 关于高桥 I assume 高桥 I assume it's pronounced 桥 I don't know this character, but there it is in the image. 高桥的起源，学者们大多认为与原始氏族的图腾崇拜及沿海地区渔民的捕鱼生活有关。So they're standing in the water to catch fish on stilts, I guess. 如历史学家考证，this is 尧舜。So from what I understand, during the Xia dynasty, which is semi-mythological, yeah, so expect half of it to be true and half of it to be made up. It predates writing, so you know. 尧舜 I think they were the rulers or kings or whatever before Yu. There was Yu the engineer. Yu the engineer was the one that made canals so that So which resulted in Chinese agriculture flourishing, and yeah. So Yao Shun was before that, I think. This is a really long time ago. The Xia dynasty. This is like a really long time ago, 3,000 years ago, right? Something like that, maybe even more. Yao Shun, right? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. 时代以鹤为图腾的儋州氏族。All right. 什么什么什么什么。So we've got an 以这个的这个。So 着实令人惊叹。That works. So 以什么这个。Yeah, that's the only one that works because we have an e. So use this to do what? That is the only one that makes sense. Or hold on. 根据表演内容又有文 What's that character? It's the same thing. 巧和无巧之分. No, it's not relevant. Or maybe it could be this one. 他们在祭礼中，祭礼 is like a sacrificial ceremony. 祭礼中要踩着高跷模拟鹤跳舞. That makes a lot of sense. That makes even more sense. Because you got 鹤. Yeah, I think it's E. D. Let's go D. Yeah, but we do need it. We needed a verb, but we can put this here. Yeah, this one, 踩着. Yeah. 跳舞. 要踩着这个. Oh no, 跳舞 is the verb. So they use this and to 跳舞, to dance. 古文献《山海经》中则记载着有关长谷国的内容。骨及腿，从长脚人长腹长臂。What are we talking about? 长腹长臂人入海中捕鱼也。So this is like classical Chinese. I have no idea what that means, but whatever. Long arms. So people with long legs carry people with long arms to hunt for fish. Oh yeah, all right. 这一注解 This is like a footnote or something. 这一注解中，着实 is like indeed, right? 着实令人惊叹。居住在沿海地区的古人，也这出，我们不难想象。也这一注解中，令人惊叹。Yeah, I think it's A. I'm not 100% sure, but let's hope it doesn't turn into a total schmozzle if I choose A. 居住在沿海地区的古人，沿海 is a verb meaning to follow, but it also is used kind of like a suffix, a prefix like this, meaning beside the ocean. 沿海地区的古人，脚上绑着长木桥，手持长木制成的原始捕鱼工具，在礁海中捕鱼，时至今日。Wow, that changed quickly. 广西防御沿海的金族渔民，仍有踩着长木桥在this is 前 meaning shallow. Sorry, I said the wrong thing. 前海 沙网. So that means, I guess, spread out. 沙网, right? Or is it 丝 or 沙? 丝沙. 沙丝 is it 丝? Maybe it's 丝网捕鱼的传统。现在人们所用的高桥有双桥、单桥之分。双桥多绑扎在小腿上，以便表演着展示艺术。单桥则需双桥全木桥顶端。Alright. 并与上下移动。Alright, I don't really know the difference. 我们不难想象出当时古人使用高桥的想象。根据表演内容又有文巧武巧之分。that one works there. Yeah, absolutely. That one, 74 must be C. What happened when I dropped my notepad? It fell apart. Notebook. Okay, 文巧重扮相与牛斗。I don't know what that means. 而武巧则强调个人技巧与绝招。Whatever that means. 表演者能够灵活的做跳跃、舞剑、跳凳子等高难度动作。高难度，我们不难。I've only got E left, but E doesn't really fit very well there. 我们不难想象出当时古人使用高桥的形象。It doesn't work there at all. So I need to put E somewhere. So what does fit there? 着实令人惊叹。Yeah. So I'm going to put A in here, which means that one's out. Which means I now have a problem. I think we're going to have a problem here. All right. 75. 我们不难想象出这一注释中，我们不难想象出当时古人。Where can it fit? Not there. That one's definitely B. Okay. It doesn't fit there. What about here? No, it definitely doesn't fit there. So it must be 73. Even though it's a bit weird. I feel like I'm going to lose a mark or two there. No, you must lose 2. 2 or more. You cannot lose 1 mark. Actually, that's not entirely true. If you could get 4 of them right and 1 of them wrong, if you had a duplicate. Yeah. That's what happens. Sometimes with these questions, so if you don't know if it should be A, B, or B, A, so you might just go, or maybe I'll do AA. One of them will be correct, even though one of them will be wrong. I don't know if that's a valid tactic. Okay, this looks like some sort of Western-style banquet. 大家都知道雪是从天上落下来的，那么是否有不是在天空中凝结的雪花呢？也是否有 is just 有没有？不是 ，yeah, this is an attributive for 雪花。 So you have snowflakes that don't form in the sky. Okay. 1773年冬天，一家报纸报道了一则十分有趣的新闻。新闻里说，在一个大型舞会上，由于人多什么，舞厅里又热又闷。Is this when clouds or snow formed indoors? 由于人多，舞厅里充满了大量水汽。Yeah, that's the only one that makes sense. The others are just not nonsense grammatically. 舞厅里又热又闷。那些身体娇弱的夫人、小姐们几乎都要昏倒了。这时，有一个年轻男子跳上窗台，打开窗户。So I'm expecting like a 接着 or something like this. 让人意想不到的事情发生了。Oh, yeah, that makes sense because there's a 冒号 here. 冒号. So presumably the clouds formed indoors. 冒号. I'm expecting something strange. Clouds or snow. 一朵朵美丽的雪花随着窗外涌入了冷气流在大厅里飘翩起舞。What is that? 翩起舞。飘落在人们的大头上和手上。有人好奇地冲出舞厅，想看看外面的雪景。令人惊奇的是，外面星光灿烂，月光如水。All right, so we have stars, we have the moon. 一点水的影子都没有。Yeah, so if there was snow, there'll be clouds, and you can't see the stars and the moon. That makes a lot of sense. So let's go C. ABC. Yeah. Oh, hold on. 再加上成百上万支蜡烛在燃烧。Yeah, so no, A. No, I made a mistake. This is E. Yeah, so you could fill that in with this, but you could fill it in with E. So 由于人多，再加上 lots of candles. Yeah, so now it's no longer ABC. I guess the fact that it was ABC kind of tipped me off. 那么大厅里的雪花是怎么来的呢？舞厅里充满了大量水汽。莫非有人？No， 这真是让人百思不得其解。No, absolutely 79 is D. 莫非有人在变魔术？doing magic, right? I don't know why it's 变。变 means change normally. 变魔术 Why is that? I don't know. Why is that the verb for do magic? 可是再高明的魔术师也不可能一下子在屋子里变出那么多雪花来。后来科学家解开了这个谜，也解谜。我解开谜，谜 is like a 谜底、谜团、riddle or something like that. 原来由于众人的呼吸，舞厅里也 so A is the last one. All right, yeah, I feel comfortable with those. So the people are breathing. 舞厅里充满了大量水汽。 蜡烛的燃烧又产生了很多凝结核。Coagulation cause. Oh, these are called nucleation points. Is that right? Nucleation. Yeah, I think they're called, or nucleation site or something like that. Nucleation. How do you spell nucleation? Nucleate? Nucleation. 成合 I don't know. What? 凝结核 Maybe 凝结的成合 No, I don't know. 当窗外的冷空气破窗而入时 So this is used figuratively. Usually 破窗而入 Well, it's usually 破门而入 So you knock down the door and enter. So here it's 破窗而入 Not So the snow is knocking down the window and entering, but it's used figuratively. 大厅里的饱和水汽立即凝滑结晶并成雪花，因此具备下雪的条件。不仅室外可以下雪，屋子里也是可能下雪。Yeah. All right. I'm going to do this, but since I'm taking my time, I might have a little rest before we do this. I have a throat here that requires maintenance. Pause, come back to this. All right. You know what? Not all right. All right, back again. Sorry about that. Where were we? Oh, yes. We have 5 of these. This is a bit draining to read them out loud. They're usually like 600-ish characters. Some of them are longer, some of them are shorter, but it gets a bit draining. 比起一般的甜味食料、饮料，许多人更愿意选择那些号称不含任何天然糖分的无糖饮料，认为这样既可以减少热量的吸收，又不会损坏牙齿。而最近的一项研究显示，代糖类食品并不像多数人认为的那样健康。I mean, it's not healthy, but is it healthier than sugar itself? That's the question, isn't it? 研究人员对大量饮料和糖果产品进行了测试，结果发现，含糖量低或所谓的无糖产品，同样会损害牙齿健康。虽然比起天然糖类，代糖确实能够降低 whatever that character is 余牙的风险，但由于其含酸量高，仍可能对牙齿产生危害。Alright, so there's still acid, it still hurts your teeth. Alright. 酸首先会侵蚀牙釉。This is enamel. That's interesting. Or the 釉, fourth term. 釉. So I just like tooth enamel. So you see this enamel in the sense of pottery. However, here we're seeing it in the sense of tooth enamel. It's interesting that it's the same in English and in Chinese. Usually when English and Chinese evolved over thousands of years independently, so it's quite rare for when in English you have a word that describes 2 different concepts. It's very rare for the Chinese word to describe those 2 concepts as well. Yeah, so in the concept of pottery, yeah, it's a kind of glaze or whatever on your vase or whatever. So it seems like you can use it for teeth as well. It's interesting, right? Because there has to be a reason that this character is used. And it's like both in English and Chinese. Kind of interesting, right? Okay. Okay, so 酸球线会侵蚀牙釉质的表层，然后入侵更为柔软的象牙质。象牙 is that a tusk? I don't know what that 象牙质 is that ivory? 而且部分无糖食品中还含有 that character. I do not recognize that character. No, I don't know. I'll just say 聚合剂，如柠檬酸盐。这类添加剂会使牙齿表面的钙与其他物质发生反应 ，right？形成一种具有侵蚀性的结合体，最终使钙质失去对牙齿的保护能力。实验表明，包括无糖饮料在内的大部分饮料，都会损害牙齿的健康。All right. So sugary or sugar substitution drinks are both bad for your teeth because they're acidic. Yeah. And that kind of explained the process there. It would create a reaction with the calcium in your teeth. 因此，随着含有山梨醇和木糖醇等甜味剂的代糖类食品不断增加，公众需要了解其中酸性添加剂可能导致牙齿受损、胃功能紧弄、紊乱等健康隐患。Yeah, 油条不紊 ，is it 油条不紊？紊乱。但是很多消费者往往对此并不了解。事实上，为了降低 whatever that word is 什么齿和牙齿 ，what is that character？ 梨齿、鱼齿。牙齿酸蚀的发生几率，研究人员更推荐喝水。而不是软饮料。Oh, so that's soft drink. Can you say soft drink in Chinese? Like, hold on, 软饮料. Is that really a word in Chinese? 饮料。软饮料. Soft drink. What's the difference between 软饮料 and 饮料？不含酒精的饮料。So one of my teachers told me that 酒 does not count as 饮料。In English, soft drink is more like soda and that sort of thing. Yeah. 软饮料 all right. OK， 而不是软饮料、运动饮料、果汁等明显不利于牙齿健康的饮品。另外，研究人员还推荐含复水 fluoridated water is water with fluoride in it 因为氟化物对牙齿很有益处。Yeah, in Australia the water's fluoridated. How do you pronounce that word? fluoridated. They add fluoride to the water. Yeah, it's good for your teeth, and people don't even realize. They just drink the water. It's like, oh, your teeth fine. Yeah. 很多人认为无糖饮料 so 热量低 that's correct. People do think that, but that's true. 口感独特越喝越渴能提高抵抗力 No, it's A. It 热量低 is true. Like it's not wrong. 热量 is lower. Like the 热量 the calories or the amount of energy, heat energy in there, it is lower. The problem is that these things can make you hungry and so on, and you end up eating other things, and yeah, sometimes you replace one problem with another problem. 研究表明代糖 so it still harms your teeth 能强化钙质 no 强化降低能降低这个风险降低风险 no 提高风险可清洁口腔 no 改善了食品成分 What?代糖 So sugar substitutes 可清洁口腔 can refresh your oral cavity. No. They talked about how your teeth are getting rotten just as much. 能降低 whatever that is, something in your mouth, whatever it is. 风险 the risk to whatever this thing is in your mouth. 能强化钙质吸收 strengthen your calcium absorption. So A, B, and C are all out. 改善了食品成分 I guess that's correct, but 研究表明改善了食品 Yeah, 类食品并不少 What am I supposed to do? 可清洁口腔 100% is wrong. It's just factually wrong. They did not say it. 能降低风险 lower the risk. So maybe this is a disease in your mouth. I don't know this word. In fact, I'm fairly sure a lot of people don't know that word. It's some sort of science concept, right? Is it like plaque or something? 降低这个的风险 确实 Okay, I don't even know what that is then. So there's a risk of this. I don't know what that word is. So it's not something in your mouth. It is some kind of like disease or something of your teeth. So, all right, it's this one. So I misunderstood this word, which I do not know. 关于无糖食品中的酸性添加剂可以知道，会使人兴奋。No. Well, maybe, but they didn't say it. 能延长食品保质期 No, it's not a preservative. Yeah, it's an additive. 酸性这个吧 it just makes it taste better, right? 会腐蚀牙釉质 Yeah, attack your tooth enamel. 能致激分泌能刺激分泌更多胃酸 Okay, so promote the secretion of stomach acids? No, it attacks your enamel. Where was the character that we looked at that I thought was really interesting? Yeah, it attacks your enamel. 酸手线会 So the 酸 does it. 叶酸性这个。It's more the sun that gets created. All right, it's the correct answer. Let's not overthink it. I'm meant to be learning a language, not science. 根据上文下列哪项正确？木糖醇是一种甜味料，甜味剂。Yeah, that's correct. 这个甜味剂。All right, we're done. Do I have to read the rest? It is. 甜味剂。I mean, I don't have to read the rest, but I'm going to. 含氟水不利于牙齿生长。生长 the growth. They just didn't say anything like that. Presumably, it doesn't hurt the growth of teeth. 公众比较抵触甜味剂。抵触。What is 抵触? Is this like resist or something? 低糖饮料对牙齿没有副作用。Well, even if it were true, they didn't say it in the article, so that would also mean it's wrong. 蝴蝶飞飞。研究计划的一个重要目标是，当生物中出现一种新的形态结构时，要找到其背后的基因变化。据报道，通过对多种诱蝶，所以这里诱蝶 ，it is a 诱蝶 ，right？ 嗅蝶，多种嗅蝶进行基因测序分析。So genetic sequencing of this species of butterfly. 科学家发现，控制它们翅膀上不同条纹 is a pattern on their wings presumably 和斑点，也翅膀上条纹斑点的基因开关。Okay, so there's a genetic switch. So it's like, boop, the switch is off. You do not get spots. The switch is on, you get spots. Your genetic switch. Yeah, so it's different. What's the word? Alleles, right? Different alleles. And one will be spotty and one will be unspotty, I guess. 是各自独立的，而且不同嗅蝶都有这些基因开关。So genetic switch. 就像一种基因画笔盒。So a pencil box, a paintbrush box. 嗅蝶能通过一种交配来产生新花纹。一种交配。So this is like crossbreeding, right? So 种 it's like not species here, like it would be like breeds, I guess. If there were species, they wouldn't be able to breed. 对于进化而言，种间基因 so these are the genes that are common to the various species or breeds, right? 交换非常重要。交换翅膀花纹的模式能让不同蝴蝶拥有相同的视镜信号。So 视镜信号 so exhibit alarm signals. So maybe this is like pheromones or something like this, but used in a normal everyday speech. 从而抵御天敌。这种现象也叫拟态。嗅蝶翅膀的花纹通常为两种模式的结合。前翅为一对 丹尼斯文班。What is it? 丹尼斯。后翅为扇子似的，放射放射型红纹。丹尼斯 ，What is 丹尼斯？研究人员对17种142只绣蝶做了测序。对此了 ，What's that？ 对比 ，OK， 对比了他们的 DNA 数据。一直追溯到近200万年前，来研究他们前后翅的2个花纹区域是怎样结合的。他们发现这些花纹的基金开关虽然彼此相邻，却可以独立操作。从近200万年前的一次偶然杂交 is hybrid 杂交的位点开始。位点 What is 位点？每种花纹开关只进化过一次。位点。This is a location on the gene where this kind of genetic switch has been hybridized. Something like that. I don't know. Not too sure about that one. 参与该研究的动物学系教授说，蝶翅上不同的色块有不同的基因开关控制。可以独立打开和关闭，而这些开关在各种绣蝶中都有。借由不同的组合，就能产生新的花纹。通过鉴别各基因开关与花纹多少、何时进化，如何分化之间的关系，可以测绘出绣蝶物种进化树 （Tree of Life） or cladogram or phylogenetic tree. Yeah, I did a bit of research in this area, but I didn't get too involved. 显示出它们的中间色彩跨越。另一位研究人员说，这种进化画比的关键是每个基因开关都是独立的，而开关控制的基因相同。每次编码都是同一种蛋白质，所以编码 is serial number, right？ 每次编码都是同一种蛋白质。Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what this means here. Something sounds like it's being used figuratively for genes. So can 编码 also pertain to coding? So maybe this is a coding part of the gene. 由于开关独立，它们更细微也更强大，允许进化上的修补，而不影响控制大脑和眼睛的基因部分。这种模块化意味着控制很小的一片基因，就能在蝴蝶翅膀上产生某种花纹。 All right, so that's kind of lots of science there. 科学家如何研究嗅蝶翅膀的花纹 ？So genetic analysis, genetic sequencing would be a good answer. 进行基因测序就是这个测序 ，no 测序 this one hard to pronounce, isn't it? It's already that one. 检测嗅蝶繁殖能力，繁殖 reproduction, nothing to do with anything. 注射 to inject. 可变色试剂 so you inject the butterflies with some kind of changing substance. No, they didn't do anything like that. 观察嗅蝶的新陈代谢 observe their metabolism. No. They perform genetic sequencing on the butterflies. 关于嗅蝶可以知道 TC, we didn't talk about TC at all, so TCD, this is like where they go to reproduce the habitat, maybe. TCD 非常分散 didn't say anything even remotely in that ballpark. 翅膀花纹模式相同 is a bit too strong for me. 通过拟态抵御天敌 maybe. This wasn't very important, but maybe it's true. 一种交配难以存活 Okay, not D, not A. It's B or C. 相同 is a bit strong. They mentioned they weren't exactly identical, but this one. 相同 it's quite close to 相同 What's the other one? The 拟态 What did we say about 拟态? Where did we mention 拟态? Well, I'm going to be here forever finding these two characters. Where did we mention it? I can't find it. It wasn't, was it early on? No, I don't see it. This is one of the things with this exam, isn't it? Not really about reading, it's more about did you remember where this was said? I don't remember where it was said. So, yeah, so they said 相同模式相同花纹模式相同 Maybe that is true. Where do they talk 花纹模式 Yeah, 这个显示出它们的中间色彩跨越 Here, yeah, 开关控制的基因相同 They use 相同 there. Yeah, all right. I'm going to choose 相同 then. See. Makes sense, sort of. Did I miss a question? Yes, I did. I missed 2 questions. Sorry, you can tell I'm getting a bit tired. 蝶翅进化的关键是什么 I'm not sure. 基因具有免疫功能 Nothing about that. 基因开关可独立操作 Yeah, that one. They operated independently, the genetic switches. 基因进化周期极短 They didn't even talk about periodicity. Why would you have... That doesn't even make like scientific sense, right? Like period of evolution, 周期. It's not like a cyclic thing, right? Yeah, 开关可 修补不同蛋白质。Yeah, it's not the 开关, it is just evolution. That's 修补. Yeah. I think it's the independently operating. Where did they say that? Here. 可以独立打开和关闭. So was this 关键? I guess it's 关键. Key to understanding it. What are we doing? C? I'm going to choose C. Okay, 标题. Yeah, these 标题 questions are really hard and very subjective. So from start to finish, we talk about butterflies. We talk about genetic switches. Oh, there's 拟态. So what does 拟态 mean? Or 拟态通过拟态抵御天敌，从而抵御天敌，这种现象也叫拟态。But they don't use 拟态. 拟态 is the name of the phenomenon. It's the name of the phenomenon. Yeah. It's this one, right? That's really subtle though. Like, I very much think a lot of students would choose this because of this. Yeah, 从而这个。Also, the other thing is this is 秀蝶, right? So the scope of 秀蝶 doesn't start here. This isn't 秀蝶, right? Where are we talking only about? No, we are only talking about 秀蝶. No, here we're talking about 蝴蝶. Yeah. So you need to pay attention to scope as well, right? You understand what I mean? If in this paragraph if they're talking about 蝴蝶, butterflies in general, yeah, or are they talking about 秀蝶, this specific species of butterfly? Yeah. All right, let's see what 标题 we should have. 秀蝶的生存之道. No, we're talking about the patterns on its wings. 全体的物种进化树. So we need to talk about this butterfly. 拟态, 本能的力量. Okay, 基因画笔, 绘出绚烂蝶翅. Yeah, absolutely D. They use this metaphor. I didn't really get into that metaphor, but all right. All right. That looks like some kind of jade carved 白菜. Is he carving like? It looks like 白菜, right? So he's carving 白菜 out of jade or wood, maybe. Can you see that? Yan Wang. I guess this yan is first tone. Yan is first tone and fourth tone. Yan's for fourth tone for the verb, but yan, like yanjing 啤酒 is first tone. I have a trap. So yan, when referring to a place, should be first tone, right? Yan Wang, 有收藏各种精巧玩物的嗜好. 嗜好, I have encountered this. As far as I know, it just is identical to hobby. 爱好. Or maybe 嗜好 is only a noun. Let's take a look while we're here. 嗜好. 嗜好. No, it's special. So it's a special hobby. Used both as a verb and a noun. So 爱好. 爱好 is both a verb and a noun. 嗜好 is also a verb and a noun. All right. Basically, I don't think you need to know the difference that much. Just change it with 爱好. mean, you just mentally replace it, you'll survive. 有一天，一个魏国人，求见燕王。他对燕王说：“我听说您喜欢甄嬛。I don't know what 甄嬛 is。所以特意来拜见您。想为您在其次的肩上刻猕猴。猕猴 is a species of monkey. What's it called? Is it monkey or ape? I don't know. Macaque. Macaque. I had to think of that. Is that a monkey or an ape? I don't know. This is 几次 right? 燕王一听非常高兴。虽然王宫内有各种奇珍异宝，可是从来没有听说过棘刺上可以。So this is a thorn on like a rose bush or something. 棘刺上可以刻猕猴。So on a thorn of like a rose bush or something like this, you're carving a whole macaque. But maybe there's a little trick here. 因此，燕王当即赐给这个or maybe 赐给这个魏国那个魏人丰厚的奖赏并对他说我想马上看你在棘刺上刻那个猕猴。魏人说棘刺上的猕猴不是一件凡物，只有诚心的人才能看见。All right, I feel like this is a trick. 如果您在半年内不饮酒食肉，赶上一个雨过天晴的日子，常在阴晴转换的那一瞬间去看几次，届时您将如愿以偿。于是燕王只好先让那个魏人回去，耐心等待时机。All right, so these are like ridiculous circumstances. Is this like a story? So the king waits so this guy's already got his payment, right? And that's it. He's off. All right. 有个铁匠听了这件事，认为其中必定有诈 ，right? It's fraud. That's what I think too. Let's see what happens. 于是给燕王出了一个主意。他对燕王说：“我是一个打制刀斧的匠人。据我所知，凡是在竹木上雕刻东西，必须有锋利的刻刀，而且被雕刻的物体一件，要容得下刻刀的锋刃 is sharp blade or something, or just blade maybe. 如果棘刺的尖连刻刀的锋刃都容不下，那怎么进行雕刻呢？假如那魏人真有鬼斧神功 ，so like a magic axe and like godly skills, which is required to actually carve a macaque on a thorn, 就必定有一把绝妙的刻刀， 您用不着等上半年，只要看看你的刻刀，就能立即知道它能否刻出比针尖还小的猕猴。Alright，燕王一听，拍手说道：你这主意真是太妙了。燕王把那个卫人招来，问：你的级上刻猴 is monkey, so presumably 猕猴。Oh, 猕猴 should be a monkey. It has 猴 in the name. 猴 is monkey. Ape in Chinese is yuan. Alright, so 猕猴。刻猴用的是哪个工具？ So what tool did you use to carve the monkey? 卫人答道，刻刀。燕人说：我想先看看你的刻刀如何。So 如何 here is like 怎么样 right? 卫人停顿一下后说：请您稍等片刻，我回去取。燕王和在场的人等了约一个时辰， so it's approximately an entire morning or something. 还不见卫人回来，等燕王派侍者 is a servant, right? 去找时，才发现那人早已不知去向。Alright, he took off. He did a runner. So, but did he get payment? Yeah. Obviously, he could not carve a monkey on a thorn. Okay, 不是。下列哪项不是 Don't forget that. 能看见几次刻猴的条件，有诚心。Oh, this is the lie he's making up with this story. So you need 诚心, you need to be honest, maybe? I don't know. There's a whole bunch of conditions. 赶在阴晴转换的瞬间 Yeah, this one is yes, so it's a no. 需举行盛大的仪式 I don't remember that one getting mentioned. So where was the honesty one? Yeah. Oh, yeah, here. So you must give up drinking alcohol and eating meat. You need on a day with particular weather. But nothing about honesty. Okay. 半年内不能吃肉喝酒 Yeah, this one's correct. This one's correct. 需举行盛大的仪式，有诚心。So both of those are bullshit, right? What have I missed? I've missed one. Yeah, 有诚心 Yeah, okay, so it is B. B. What's that extra B for? That's a typo. 第二段中划线 this one. What's this mean? So like an impossibly good axe and impossibly good workmanship. Yeah. So yeah, 技艺神奇巧妙 This one. Yeah, the others just aren't relevant. 狡猾 cunning. 虔诚 I don't think this is a HSK word, but it means pious. So you talk about like religious people being especially pious, or what's the word? Firm in their beliefs and so on. Oh, devout might be a better word. Devout. 害怕鬼神 no. So D. Alright, 下一个铁匠给燕国出了什么主意 So ask him about his knife. 查看为人的刻刀 I don't think I need to check the others. It's absolutely that one. That's what the suggestion was. That's a C. I made a typo. Can you make typos on paper? 寻找能工巧匠，能工巧挑选最尖的棘刺，赏赐为人更多财物。No, it was a scam. It was a scam from start to finish. 根据上文可以知道，为人is a scammer. 特别骄傲。No. 偷了很多金银财宝，欺骗了燕王。Yeah, scammed the 燕王。Yeah. 雕刻技术不如铁匠。Actually, that's probably true as well. It's not relevant how good his skill of carving is. If someone's going to lie about their skill, then it's not going to be very good. All right, it looks like we're making movies. 拍摄电影时，在现场镜头前，常会出现一块写有文字的方板。This one. All right. Cut. No, it's take two. Boom. Yeah, so from what I understand, you make this sound so you can synchronize the audio and the motion, right? And this is just what you write on there is just helpful for subsequent reference. Yeah, if you've ever edited videos, it's like, oh, where was that thing? It's really hard to find. You've got to kind of have reasonable labeling systems and so on. So if it's just like, here's 10 hours of video, good luck finding anything. Yeah, if you actually have to watch it, it'll take 10 hours, right? 上面一般写着强刺、近刺、导演、片名片名 is a movie name, right? 影片公司等信息。上面还附有一片拍板。上演 What is 上演 Oh, so this is the 拍板。Yeah. 涂有黑白相间条纹。So they're colored in a certain special way. Okay. 一端能开合，一端能开合，可拍击发出响声。这块长声型条纹板叫做长记板。Yeah, so it's like take two, boom, and then the actors go. 它对于后期剪辑工作的顺利进行有着非常重要的意义。Yeah, when you make videos, you need to know what's in the videos. I don't use this, of course. I just give my video files sensible names. Yeah. Also, I just upload them to YouTube. When you get into video editing, it gets complicated. 电影是由各个镜头组成的。一般每部片子 here is not a swindler. 片子 here is a movie. 片子都会有成百上千个镜头。拍摄时并非完全依照剧情的顺序，而往往按场景进行拍摄。Yeah, so a lot of movies are not taken in order of like the plot of the movie, and then there's a whole bunch of editing and so on. 为了保证质量，部分镜头还要拍摄数次。 multiple times. 如果胶片上没有明显的标记，大量零散的片段，将会给后期的剪辑工作带来极大的不便。Yeah, I've discovered that sometimes it's like, oh, what was that video I recorded? And I've just got the video on this date, the video on that date. Don't do that. That's what happens when you're a beginner. 于是，电影工作者在长期的实践中摸索出了一个好办法。他们用一块带有黑白条纹的小板简要记录下即将拍摄的内容。在拍摄前，先拍这块板作为这个镜头的标记。这个步骤叫做拍板 ，so that's the making the sound， 或打板。这样一来，每段胶片的开头，胶片 is film。So this is when we made movies using film. Do we still do that? Maybe some people do. 胶片 like the physical film for a projector. That's it. 都会出现长记版的镜头。后期制作时，工作人员根据这个标记，就能够识别出这段胶片属于哪部电影。第9场戏，第几个镜头，第几场戏 ，sorry， 场戏，非常方便。Yeah, it's not just that though. The sound is important. So you want to have on your audio that sound so you can synchronize everything as well. Synchronize all your equipment. Otherwise, the sound and movement does not match up. 既然 so given that, right? 既然长记板的作用是做标记，为什么还要拍的敲了一下呢？ I guess the text is going to say what I just said. 这是因为电影不仅有图像，还有一条声轨。声轨 ，so 声 is sound， 轨 is track. So I guess it's audio track, isn't it? 拍电影时，长记板拍的一合。发出清脆的响声，这个声音点，就成为后期声音剪辑的同步记号。Yeah, so it's how you synchronize the sound. 便于编辑人员准确寻找声像定律，进而实现声画同步。Okay, so sound, image, 同步 synchronized. So yeah, the other thing is, like when you're editing a video, sometimes you have those kind of, what do you call it, the audio, and it's visualized, right? And you see this massive spike, sudden massive spike, and either side there's nothing. It's like, oh, okay, that's where I hit the clapper. Yeah. So it also helps you editing even if you're not doing the audio as well. 由于与电影工作有着密切的联系，长记板一直被人们视为电影事业的象征。例如，为纪念中国电影100周年而建的中国电影博物馆。Wait, is there a movie museum? I want to go to this museum. 整体造型就如同一个巨大的长记板。Okay, I'm going to Google this. So what's it called? 中国电影博物馆。中国电影博物馆。Where is it? Is this in Beijing? I want to go there. That looks cool. Oh my god! It looks so cool! Where is this? Why have I never been there? Oh, it's a pangolin. 穿山甲. Oh, it's not a pangolin. It's a dinosaur. 恐龙. Oh, wow. Why have I never been there? Where is it? Anyone want to go there? Oh, wow. Is it in Beijing? I'm guessing it's in Beijing. The things that are this big are usually in Beijing. Where's the address? Where is this? Here we are. Beijing Chouyang区. I used to live nearby. Oh, 南宁路9号. So I used to live somewhere around here. I forget where. Somewhere near Shilipu. So it's not that close. Why have I never been there? Well, that looks so cool. I saw it in the textbook and I'm like, wait, that sounds really cool. All right. Next time I'm in Beijing, I want to go there. The movie museum. 中国电影博物馆. That looks so cool. Yeah. That looks amazing. Wow. 中国电影博物馆. Oh, wow. Why have I never been there? I just didn't know it existed. Okay. I need an excuse to go to Beijing now. How much does it cost to go to Beijing? It's a few hundred yuan from here, if I remember correctly. It's not exactly the cheapest. Anyway, let's get back to studying. 长记版便于哪项工作的顺利进行? So 后期剪辑. Yeah, I know this because I make videos too. It's not the same scale, not this, but yeah, absolutely. It's for like editing afterwards, and you have all these files that, like, what is it? Yeah, it's really hard, and you can't just watch them. Like if you have a 2-hour movie, you've probably got hundreds of hours of video and things like this you need to go through. So you can't just watch 100 hours of video and put them together like that. It doesn't work like that. This is like my videos. I don't really watch them after I make them. I hope I don't mess things up, but anyway. Okay. 拍板, that's the action of clapping this thing. 拍板. But honestly, that's pretty obvious, isn't it? Like at this level, that's pretty obvious. 第二段划线这个举的是调出长记版以引起注意. No, it's not 引起注意. 采纳拍每个镜头. Yeah, 拍每个镜头前先拍长记版. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's not to get people's attention. It's for documentation purposes. Yeah, take 2. D. 关于电影拍摄可以知道什么场地要求高. Well, it's true, but it's not related to what we're talking about. 多采用长镜头. This is long distance lens. I mean, we just didn't talk about the topic, so it's the wrong answer. 多按长. What's that? 多按场景拍摄. Maybe. 胶片可回收使用. Not relevant. So it must be B, right? 多按场景拍摄. So according to location, shot on location, 场景. It was in here somewhere. I don't think I have the energy to look it up. I'm going to just say that's B. I am getting a little tired. 3-hour video. 根据上文下列哪项正确? 长级版已退出? No, it's still widely used. Yeah, a lot of YouTubers, they will just clap. So I think Tom Scott does these. If you go watch Tom Scott videos, he'll clap and then he'll walk on the set. And this is part of the production process. And Tom Scott tends to talk about how he does the clap, walks on, and it's to show people that it's generally a low, like there's not a whole team behind it. Well, there is, but there isn't. It's mostly just him and a camera. 电影剪辑要保证声画同步. Yeah, this one. Yeah, you need the audio and sound and video synchronized. Audio and video synchronized. I can't be bothered reading the others. It's absolutely B. Yeah. Yeah. Among other purposes, 改革, some sort of reform. Sometimes they just ask you questions that are not related to anything. This is a 镜子. This is a, you see these in the museum. They're ancient 镜子. They're incredibly interesting. So pause for a second, I'll show you. Yeah, these are incredibly interesting. This is at the, I just Googled 博物馆镜子. So you see them at the National Museum in Beijing and probably many other places. So from what I understand, it would be like wealthy women, whatever, would use these. But they had this really, really interesting design on one side. So if you turn them over, it's just flat. So you're like, the museum will say, this is a mirror. And you're like, what do you mean that's a mirror? Well, it's not shiny. You turn it over, it looks kind of shiny-ish. But there's this kind of interesting design where it's got this invisible carving on the other side. And if you shine the light on it just right, it will project an image. It's truly amazing. And from what I understand, yeah, this technology can't be reproduced to the same accuracy as these kind of ancient artisans. So it's really amazing. Yeah. Anyway, let's give it a read. So this is what we're talking about. Yeah. If you get a chance, go to the Beijing Museum. If you're like me and you're practicing for an exam, it's a national museum in Beijing, I should say. You can get one of those headsets. There's a whole bunch of guides. I think they're unofficial or not. You give them like 60 yuan or something like this, and you have a headset, and they take you around and introduce you to all the artifacts. And it's like, when I was in Beijing, some of my classes were a bit expensive. And I could just go to the museum and get this guy to introduce all these artifacts for like over an hour for 60 yuan. I'm like, all right, I'm going to take advantage of that. And then you go ask questions, and then you really confuse them. Anyway, 镜子, 镜子, this kind of 镜子. 镜子是人们最常使用的器具之一. Yeah, it's not the same as the 镜子 in here, in my bathroom and so on. 不仅能用来整理仪表，还被广泛应用到工业器械及精密仪器上。而镜子神奇的反射效果，也曾被人们认为具有神秘的魔力。因而常有各种神话童话中出现。Yeah, they do end up in the like Harry Potter, and there was a magic mirror, and so a lot of magic mirrors, mirror mirror on the wall kind of thing. 在上海博物馆里，就珍藏着一面魔镜。Oh, okay, so this is 魔镜. So maybe we'll look at 魔镜. So this is what I talked about. 魔镜. Whoops, this one. Here. Yeah, it's really amazing. It's really so cool. Like, you look at the surface and it looks like this. oh, there's nothing there. But you do the projection and it's like, oh, here you go. What is this? This is like Guanyin or something, ATS. So this is this Chinese? This is Japanese. Yeah. Yeah, so this is what I mean when I say they're so cool. Oh, there's Jesus. There's one with Jesus. I don't know. But when you look at them, you don't see anything. But when you project them on the wall, it's like, oh, wow, there was something there all along. They're really amazing. Yeah. And one of the interesting things is that people can't make them, like, even with modern technology, to the same precision anymore. Yeah, well, that's my understanding. Maybe it's not true. So Shanghai 博物馆. Okay, now I need an excuse to go to Shanghai so I can go to the Shanghai Museum. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere until I finish my exam. But anyway, yeah, my exam's next month. Okay, 魔镜。当阳光或平行光照射到镜面上时，镜子背面 so the other side, not this like pattern side, but the other side which looks smooth. 镜子背面的花纹就会投影到墙壁上。Yeah, so cool. 在投影中，镜背的花纹牛座上 what is 牛座? I don't know this word. 牛座上的孔洞，甚至铭文都清晰可见。镜子背面有8字铭文：见日之光，天下大明。So this is a specific one in the Shanghai Museum, all right? 所以这面镜子也被叫做见日之光透光镜。见日之光, so this is the other name for it. Presumably this is the precise one. If you go to the Shanghai Museum, you will see it. Is it the exact one? Maybe it's the same. If I Google the image, you'll find it. Shanghai 博物馆. This one, is it? It's not exactly the same. It's this one. This is the one in the HSK textbook we're looking at. Yeah, what's this? 镜离千秋. Yeah, that's it there. No, it's not. That's not the same one in the textbook, sorry. This is the one in the textbook. Yeah. Interesting. All right, 今日之光，透光镜为青铜材质。青铜 is bronze. So bronze will be very early on. This will be Shang dynasty. Yeah, I think Shang dynasty, they had bronze. The thing is, historians and archaeologists believed a certain time period there was bronze, there was iron, and so on. But then they found new artifacts and they kept having to put the date back and back. So it's a little bit unclear precisely Bronze Age, Iron Age. Anyway, 青铜材质. So presumably I'm thinking Shang dynasty. 牛座为半球形，背面为8曲连弧纹。OK， 每区的中心都有一道短线与牛座相连。All right, so背面 is the other side, the shiny side that reflects. 由于是出土文物，镜子背面有很多红绿锈。Red, green, 锈. What is this 锈? This 锈 is 生锈的锈, rust, right? 修计坚固。据专家测算，镜子应该是2000多年前的西汉时期啊，所以西汉。So this is not the Shang dynasty. Xihan, they had they had iron and everything as well, but they made it using bronze. 西汉时期铸造的铸造 do you know that word? This is like forged, right? Forged. 但其镜面甚至依旧光可见人，令人称奇。What does this mean? 依旧光 use E based on its prior luster. 可见人。I don't understand what that means, but presumably it's like surprising or something. Okay. 关于这种透光镜，很多古代典籍中都有记载。唐代的古镜记中说，成日照之，则背上文化，黑入井内，没入营内，纤毫无失。All right, whatever that means. I don't know what it means. It's from the Tang dynasty. It's like ye olde Chinese. 而透光这种说法也正是从唐代开始流传的。古人一直把这种铜镜视为神物，但奇怪的是，到宋朝时，人们已经完全不知道这种镜子的制造原理。Yeah, people forgot how to make it. Like we've got them. People used to know how to make them. Do people maybe people nowadays can make it with technology or something, but yeah, how do they make them? We don't know. It's so interesting and mysterious, right? 其制作方法也失传了。元明清时 ，so 元明清 ，so these are subsequent dynasties. The Qing dynasty was the last dynasty. 也有人曾对透光镜做过描述，但具体的制作原理依旧不甚明了。后来经过文物工作者与科技工作者的共同努力，终于弄明白了透光镜的原理。Oh, okay, so I'm not up to date. So maybe my knowledge is back in the Qing dynasty. 透光镜的边缘宽厚。So the slight 边缘 is edges. So there's like the thickness of the edges. 镜背有凸起的纹饰，而镜体极薄。OK， 差不多只有1毫米。So 1 millimeter. 镜面微微向上凸起，凸 meaning to stick out, or protrude. 在铸造过程中，较薄处冷却得快。冷却 is cooling down, right? Like physical temperature. 较厚处冷却得慢。这种差异使镜子在冷却中收缩、变形，在镜面形成的与背面图案相应的趋率。I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. 这种趋率极小， 肉眼无法观察. Yeah, you can't see it with the naked eye. It just looks smooth. But there's very subtle, slight differences. So it's pretty amazing they made that 2,000 years ago, right? Come on. 但在反射光线时，则能清晰的呈现出来。也透光镜制作工艺复杂，传世极少，留存到现在还能透光的就更是稀世珍宝。而近日之光透光镜透光效果完美，堪称绝世孤品。So the one in the Shanghai Museum, this one, it still works. Wow. I'm having a bit of a, what's the word? I don't know, I'm excited. It's like, it's so cool, is it not? 当阳光照到透光镜镜面时，会发生什么现象？镜 So it projects on an image on a wall or something. Here. 镜背图案会投影到墙上。Again, if you just know this, you get 3 points on the exam, basically. So this is when I say, so sometimes people ask me about, or people ask questions about the HSK6, and I say, yeah, you need to not just know words, you need to know Chinese history. There you go. You get 3 points, basically, if you get this, if you know that already. 关于见日之光，透光镜可以知道。Yeah, if you go to the Shanghai Museum, you can get the headpiece and get them to give you a tour guide. They'll give you a tour, and they'll speak in Chinese the whole time. It's like, oh, and they'll use all these relic questions, all these really rare, obscure words to challenge you. 关于这个，可以知道，有青铜制成 Yeah, it's made of bronze. I don't need to check the rest, but 铸造于西周时期. No, they said 西汉, not 西周. Actually, I thought it was Zhou. No, I said Shang, didn't I? 镜面不会生锈. No, it did rust. 当时是宫廷器具. No, it's made of copper. Sorry, made of bronze. Well, I can say it's made of copper because bronze is made of copper, but let's move on. Stop overthinking things. 第3段主要介绍的是第4段. Sorry, I'm not very good with numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this one. What does it? So it talks about how the construction method was lost to history and was not. Yeah, so now it seems like it might be possible to make them. But throughout most of history, it was like, how do we do this? We didn't even know how it worked, but it was just some subtle. Oh no, we're not up to the subtle difference in thickness of the surface. We don't get to that. Okay, 透光镜的局限 No, 局限 like limitations. Well, nothing to do with anything. 名称的演变 No, we didn't talk about its name. 对，透光线的迷信 Superstitions, nothing to do with anything. 透光镜在古代的记载情况 Absolutely. All right. And 根据上文下来哪项正确 I'm a little tired. I'm looking forward to saying, aha, I've done this. And hopefully I don't get too many wrong that we have to go through. 透光镜原理尚未弄清 Yeah, no, it was like the principle was understood. From what I understand, are they able to be manufactured nowadays? It's very high precision. Maybe it's possible. But anyway, 透光镜边缘厚而镜体薄 Maybe. 近光 sorry, 透光镜，镜面凹凸不平。That's really hard to say, 凹凸不平, because yes, but to a very, very fine detail. When you talk about 凹凸不平, you usually talk about a road, and it's like boom, 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 boom. You're driving along, boom, boom, boom. Oh no, oh no. It's bumpy. So I think this is quite an extreme way of describing this. This is like when people say the Earth is not a sphere but an oblate spheroid. Like when you look at the eccentricity of it, it's really pretty close to a sphere. Yeah. Maybe if you were designing satellites or something like this, high precision equipment, you might need to say the Earth is an oblate spheroid. But for almost every purpose ever, sphere is fine. 透光镜，镜背曲率清晰可见. No, this is not correct. You can't see it. Yeah, you can see the projection. You can't see this. It's so tiny you can't see it. So it must be C. Yeah, the yuanli is already understood. It's not shangwei. Yeah, so C. All right. Oh, I'm so tired. I did this in the morning and this in the afternoon. Wow, it's nearly 6 o'clock. I'm so tired. Yeah. All right. So now there's my answers. I'm not doing the writing section. I want to learn more, so I do it slow and learn as much as possible. There's the official answers. Let's hope I get a lot of them correct so I don't have to go through them. But let's see. This is the Yubing section. DACCC. DACCC. Got that one wrong. Oh, sorry, I got one wrong. AACAB. AACAB. Oh, I got 3 wrong in the Yubing section. That's not great. BBCAB. 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 CCCBA. Oh, CCBA. Okay, BDECA. BDECA. EBCDA. EBCDA. All right. That is it. All right. ACBAA. ACBAA. BCDBD. Oh. BCDBD. CBADB. CBADB. BDADC. BDADC. Yeah, this one, I bet you it's a BLT question or something like that. Oh, I don't like those BLT questions. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 wrong. I'm getting sleepy. 90%. All right. But of course, on the actual exam, I would not have that much time. 3 of them were Yubing. 3 of them were Yubing. Like, those are hard. All right. Let's see where I went wrong. So they don't provide any explanations for them. They just say X is right and Y is wrong. Yubing is hit. Okay, 53. I got 53 wrong. 53, I chose D. Why did I choose D? 没有空白. Is that not a double negative? So the answer was C. 影片这个展现了一幅宇宙. That's the only other thing. 一幅, oh, it's 幅, not the measure word for 宇宙. So you get to use you get to use measure words creatively if you're being artistic. You see this character here. 幅，一幅画。I don't know. So measure word is here. 一幅布，一幅画。So the only thing I can think is wrong is just the 一幅幅, universe after universe. So, but it sounds like a science fiction movie. I mean, if you're traveling to Jupiter, obviously it's a science fiction movie. 影片. So, I mean, it's not unreasonable to think there are multiple universes in a science fiction movie. So I do not feel like the reduplication of the measure word is problematic. So let's Google it. 影片木星商行，影片木星商行，发现了一幅一幅幅sorry 波澜壮阔Maybe I'll just see what it comes up with. Maybe it'll give me the rest of this. No one's inputted this before. I'm first to input this. 波澜壮阔气势maybe it's a 气势恢宏气势恢宏 It is 恢 right? Is it 恢复的恢宏的宇宙 So did I mistype that one? Looks like I did. Thank you, Google. Yeah. Oh, I left off the chu as well. So presumably, yeah, this is where they got that question for the HSK6 exam from. So I'll click this one. So this was the original sentence. So the 星图展现出一幅幅 It's just that 幅 is not a measure word for 宇宙, is that right? Are these 语病 questions? 甘肃省这个城市语文中I'm not sure. I'll copy and paste. 下面句子中加点成语运用有误的意象是 Is that wrong? Is that really the answer? Is it that one's wrong? Or is another? Yeah. All right. No, this isn't helping so much, but so 一幅星图 I think is okay. So one star map after universe star map after another. That makes sense. Yeah. So I think it's this one, not because of the duplication, but because 幅 is not a measure word for 宇宙. But all right, so I just copy that for a second. 一幅宇宙 Not this fool, the other fool. So it's not a measure word for 宇宙。一幅宇宙的，一幅切片。Yeah. Yeah, so that's the error. I should have got that. Yeah. Problem is you can use measure words quite flexibly. So if you're envisaging the 宇宙 as a painting, so you know what I mean? Like you could say something like, I don't know, 一瓶猫, a bottle of cat, if a cat was in a bottle. And it's kind of funny. And like, you know, so if these universes were depicted as paintings, then 一幅幅宇宙 would be appropriate. So maybe we should actually go and watch the movie. So I get some idea what the movie is about. Jupiter Ascending. Oh, is that really the movie? An English movie, right? Have I seen it? Yeah, this is the movie. So if you knew that 无性上行 was this movie Jupiter Ascending in Chinese, sorry, in English, then you know what's wrong. 一幅. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. The moral of the story is 幅 is not a measure word for 宇宙. That has to be the logic, right? There could be multiple universes in this movie. Normally a universe is singular, but yeah, one universe after another could make sense in a science fiction movie. All right, anyway, let's continue. I got 56 wrong. What did I do wrong here? Yeah, why is this one actually going back 53? 没有填补了国内没有以 Yeah, why is that not a double negative? 没有空白，没有这样的空白。So this is part of the attributive, is it? 没有以大河流域为主题 no 的博物馆。Yeah, let's give it a read. 长江文明馆的筹建 so this is functioning as a verb. 填补了国内没有这个的空白。I see. So this the scope of the 没有 is in the description of this. Maybe it's 国内没有以大河流域为主体的博物馆。So this 没有 is part of the description of this. So it doesn't apply to this. All right, that's pretty hard. If you had 1 minute and you had to check all these ones too, wow, that's pretty hard. Anyway, 56 I got wrong. I chose B, the answer was A. 人生路上这个我们才能愈行愈远. I don't see an error. Yeah, 善查善问. Yeah, so this is like 如果 there's an invisible 如果 if we do this then this, or if we do this we then only if we do this then we can do this. So I chose B. What's wrong with B? 在游子眼中，只有故乡的落日，才能打动人心。Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong answer. So 56 we're looking at. No wonder I can't find an error. 56, I chose B, the answer was A. 这则广告很有特色. So I remember asking if 特色 can function as a noun. 特色. It is a noun. 有特色. So see, 有特色. So 有特色 is fine. 很有特色. 是 OK 广告是一位女人叫这个 Oh, it's so obvious now, isn't it? Yeah, you get rid of the 叫. If you want to put 叫 Annie, yeah. So this is an attributive. 叫 Annie, it describes a 女人, the woman. Her name is Annie. So the options here are 一位叫 Annie 的女人, and the other option is 一位女人 Annie 创造的广告. Yeah, you can't put a verb there. I know that. I absolutely know that. 一切往往 still seems a bit fishy, right? Yeah, it's one of these things, like sometimes you find multiple errors because you're looking so hard for errors. Which one's the correct one? Which one's the intended error? 59, I chose B. I said 固然还要 is a bit weird. The answer is A. 如果你想在一个城市一天内展览3种以上的民族生活场景，那么就去西宁吧。So it's 展览, right? So it should be like 经历. Let's Google it. I remember saying this. I did notice that. That's the only other thing. Yeah. As you see, HSK exam questions are quite often sourced from elsewhere. Let's just go to Google. 如果你想在一个城市一天内展览3种以上. What if I just put that in? All right, so that's it. So 展览. So presumably that changes to 经历 or something like this, right? Where is it? Have I missed something? Where is it? 5, this one. Yeah, that's an issue. 5. 应该想说的是游览. Yeah, I said 游览. That was my first instinct. However, that's the same answer. 展览意思用错了，展览是展示的意思。院距。Yeah, so yeah, it was 展览. That's the problem was I came to the additional conclusion that 展览 here, if you're a tour guide, then maybe you want to show people these places. If I'm a visitor at a museum, then this is an incorrect verb. But if I was wanting to show people these things, maybe. But 展示 would be better then as well, wouldn't it? Or just, yeah. 游览. 游览 is like browse, or I think 经历 or, yeah. 展览. That's the problem, isn't it? because sometimes it's like, oh, I can think of a context in which this will be used. Sometimes that's the appropriate thing to do, and sometimes it's not. Yeah. Yeah, if I want to exhibit multiple cultures and scenery, right? No, the lifestyles. If I want to show this, I will go to 新年. Yeah. So this is what I'm imagining. So maybe I'm, for the sake of the sentence, I'm a Chinese tour guide, and my customers are like, I would like to go to a single city and and within one day experience 3 different cultures. And I'll be like, oh, maybe I should go ask my friend. And my friend's like, oh, if you want to show this to your customers. Yeah, but still Jan. Yeah, it's a kind of a far-fetched scenario, maybe. I don't know. So does that mean it's 固然还要固然也人生固然要锐意进取追求上进，但很多时候还要学会。Yeah, no, you still need to learn how to 知退能退要。First of all, what is 知退? Is it even a word? It might not even be a word. 知道退 No, it's not a word. So I need to like infer the meaning of this made-up word. It's really hard. Come on. Yeah, I absolutely saw Janman, but I didn't choose it. That's the problem. This one seems really weird. I asked you. So often you need to learn this, this, and this. Yeah, admittedly, in life you want to do this, but a lot of the time you need to learn this. And I don't know what this means. Then you need to learn this. Yeah, you still need to learn this. You can't always do that. I guess it makes sense in that. Disappointing. 66. Wait, I thought I got that one right. Whoa, okay, 66. The answer is C. 位于 is fine. 齐全? No. 宫殿 used figuratively. 专家评价 评价 is fine. Yeah, 全数 is a bit weird, isn't it? So this is like state or declare or announce. So, but 齐全. Okay, so 齐全 has a meaning I don't know then. 齐全. 应该有的全都有了，一样也不缺少。No, it doesn't have a meaning I don't know. But you can't use 齐全 then, all right? So the second one. 洞穴 OK, 以这个以树井众多洞穴沉积物类型 no 物类型齐全。Oh, sorry. In the cave, 沉积物. So 沉积 would be like accumulation of sediment, something like that. 沉积物类型齐全. All right, first of all, let's just check. So 66, I got 66 wrong and the answer is C. 66 is, the answer is C. 期权 obviously means something I don't know. Or maybe this is like a very rare usage or something like this. 一切手续都已齐全。手续 can be 齐全。尺码齐全。Complete range of sight. 登山队装备齐全。The equipment is 齐全。设备齐全。后却很齐全。So 齐全 in all readiness. Everything's ready, prepared. 类型。I don't see any. So it's E, blah, 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 著称. Right, so E, all this, 著称. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these three are separate from this one. 洞穴成绩物全类型齐全. So what is 成绩物? Maybe there's a meaning of 成绩物, I don't know. 成绩物. Sediment. I've never heard anyone talk about sediment being 齐全. I knew what that meant, right? I just said it before. Like 类型齐全. I guess the argument is that we're talking figuratively. So 宫殿, it's not really a 宫殿, it's a cave. 位于 is fine, 齐全评价. 宫殿 you can accept as figurative, no problems. 评价位 is okay. 陈述位 is a bit of an issue. But 齐全, 陈述 state. 陈述 yeah, 专家陈述这个为 maybe that's not a grammar pattern. 陈述票为陈述为 yeah, 陈述面前的观众 no 为这个陈述 yeah, this is not a grammar pattern. So 陈述 blah 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 为 is incorrect. 评价为 is correct. I've seen 评价 blah 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 为 many times. I remember saying 陈述 was a bit weird, but 齐全 seems far more weird. 类型齐全 齐全 complete. So this is a thing. Complete genetic types of gold and silver. Gold and silver does not have gene. Got no idea what that means. Translation error. All right. So I got this one wrong because I did not know this collocation. 我们产品类型齐全. So it's like a complete range of products. So, but in the textbook, it's talking about a complete range of sediment. Really weird. 产品类型齐全. 资源草原 yeah, 天然草原类型齐全. Okay, what is this applying to? 文化资源历史文化资源类型齐全. All right, so 齐全 is broader than I think. that definition's not in the dictionary, right? The dictionary one was, what was it? 应该有的全都有了，一样不缺少。So 一样不缺少，一样不缺少。So this is one kind 也不缺少。Cave sediment types. 题权。I'm fairly sure that's like the first time, or maybe only time, that phrase has ever been used. Let's Google it. Just 类型期权 seems to be a collocation. 洞穴沉积物类型here it is. Oh, it's on the Wikipedia page. Wow. 提纯 Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. What am I supposed to say? 提权 So that's the cave, all right. 芙蓉洞全长这个米 Yeah, all right. 以这个著名树井 Well, I don't know what 树井 is. 矿井 okay. So mine 众多 All right. 洞穴沉积物 like cave sediment types 齐全 complete comprehensive 著称 widely known as What's it's such a weird phrasing, is it not? There it is. 浦东区人民政府 I don't know, that seems like a very single-purpose phrasing. I'm not sure if I can get much from that. I think the lesson I want to take from this, what I can learn from this is 类型齐全 works. 类型齐全. So you can use 类型齐全. This is a very single-purpose sentence describing 芙蓉洞. Like outside the context of 芙蓉洞. Yeah. Come on, surely that's weird. All right. Okay, but I got it wrong because of 期权. 期权 seems so strange. All right. And one other I got wrong. 86. All right. 关于袖叠可以知道 Is this the one I said, oh, I'm too tired, I'm not going to check? Probably that one. So I chose C. Did I say maybe? Yeah, I remember this. Oh, maybe it's B. I said, oh, I bet you they could choose B. People would choose B. All right. 模式相同。去吧，花纹模式相同。基因相同。all right. No, I just got it wrong. 我是笨蛋。No, it said that. All right. Oh well. There you go. Yeah, I remember looking at funny on here, but it's what happens when you get a bit tired. My videos are getting a bit long of late. All right. them's me marks for this one. I mean, 90% on both of those is pretty reasonable. Of course, during the actual exam, I don't have time to do all that. But of course, the purpose of studying, preparing for this exam is not for the exam itself, it's for the Chinese knowledge, right? So, yeah, that's all right. I'm really tired. I'm gonna, it's 4 hours. 4 hours of recording. I had a little break in the middle there. Oh, time to have a little bit of a rest. Yeah. I also did one in the mornings. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to do the liking, subscribing, the usual YouTube thingamajiggies, and I'll see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.